episode of Joshrardo. My name is Gerardo Alarcon, and we have.
He wanted to do a song, but he didn't commit to it. I feel like
I did.
It was like you. But go ahead.
All right, my name is Gerardo, and we have a great guest here with me today.
Hello.
He likes to impersonate me. This is my real voice.
That wasn't you?
No, let me finish. Okay, wait. You'll talk later.
Wow, I'm the other host, though, dude.
I'm the best host of the podcast. I made coffee today. Did you try the coffee? No, him. Wait 1 second.
I tried the coffee. Yeah, it's that fucking good shit. It's that fucking Winco shit.
Nope. I finished all the Winco coffee.
That was fast.
Have you been to Winco?
Dude, I love Winco.
Winco is so
Have you had the little chocolate covered coffee beans?
No.
Wait, I can't handle this. Are there two Gerardos here, dude? I can't handle this.
No, I haven't had those.
Bro, fire. They're in the candy section, like the little Freeport candy section, and they're just chocolate covered coffee beans.
Dude.
Wait,
Fire.
have you had it before? The coffee?
The Winco?
Oh,
I've
wait,
never
you
had their
eat
actual
'em.
coffee.
You
You eat them.
Oh, I thought one was gonna be chocolate coffee.
No.
I mean,
it
that's a
is,
bomb, though.
but it's
No,
a fucking
but-
snack.
I've had those before.
Fire.
Ah.
Dangerous, but fire.
Why are they dangerous?
Because they're strong as shit and
Really?
they're delicious. So you just sit there and like pop
That's
them.
what's
You just pop them like Raisinets, and then all of a sudden you have like 18 cups
That's
of
what's
coffee.
wrong with those fucking gummy vitamins, dude. Why are you gonna make vitamins taste like gummy bears?
Yeah,
I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
Eating the whole fucking bottle.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyway, finish
so
introducing our guest. I have something. I have maybe a little introduction that I've thought of, but you take the reins.
This guy, he's been to Wisconsin. You've been to Denver, right?
No.
Never been to Colorado. He's been everywhere, man. He
works in warehouses all over the country.
He works in warehouses, aka greenhouses. And he likes Pipeline Punch monsters.
I fucking love them.
And I would say you're a comic, but none of us are comics anymore.
No.
Thank God, huh?
Don't say that.
It's so much less stressful.
When he arrived here today, he says that I have no talent.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I respect that. I respect that a lot. And I think it's because I have a couple memories of our guest today. One of them is when we were at an open mic and you said something very racist on stage.
I did. His name rhymes with Gaelic anomaly.
That's a slant rhyme, I feel like.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What the fuck is a Gaelic?
Yeah, what's a
Gaelic is an Irish language.
No, but I mean,
You ever speak Gaelic?
Gaelic, I think
Is it a language?
Yes.
That sounds like a salt lick for unicorns.
No.
Gaelic. You know what
Look
else?
up Gaelic. 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 Language.
Yeah, Gaelic, but how do you pronounce? You don't pronounce your name with that many. There's not that many letters or syllables, or I feel like there's an extra.
So he did definitely added an extra syllable.
Yeah, there's an extra syllable in there that doesn't make it rhyme.
Alec. Gaelic. That's
Gaelic. Alec. I don't know. It's like Gaelic.
I think you guys have a problem with gay people.
I think you have a problem with another group of people that you expressed on stage when we were with this guest.
Yeah, man.
I don't have problems with any people.
And my other memory is
I
that.
swear.
Oh, so I'm not a person.
Okay, that's
pretty fucked up, dude.
I didn't say that.
My other memory is when I went to go support a local show. And I say support because the only reason you go when you're not on is to be on.
It's just like somebody don't show up.
Yeah. And you were late.
I was pretty late.
And Johnny Gold did some talking because he likes to think that he's in charge of everything. And finagled basically a way for me to do some time if you didn't show up.
Yeah.
They gave me time. I was like literally about to go up, and then
really?
you walked in. The door.
Oh, really?
And I don't like. I'd seen you around, but I had never. It was like one of those things where you see so many people that you never, you don't pay attention to everybody.
You're like,
so
I know that guy, but I don't really know that guy.
So I was like, if this fool better be fucking funny, even though he was on the show and I wasn't on the show. And you were hilarious, dude.
Oh, thank
you. Not only were you super funny, but you mentioned anime, which I liked, and then I still got to go up anyway. So it all worked out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he is hilarious.
He is hilarious. That's what I just said.
Is here today to be funny, right?
Oh, I thought I was just here to talk.
No, that's good. I was testing you. You're here to talk.
All right, cool.
Hopefully it's funny.
I don't know how to be funny anymore.
Why not?
Because 36 days.
36 days. You know what? It's going to be longer, fool. I'm sorry to tell you that.
It's going to be another 36.
Yeah.
We're going to social distance until like 2021.
Probably. And comedy, bye-bye.
Hey, this conversation sounds so epic with this music. Like it actually sounds cool.
And we just want to say hello so we could actually talk. Everything we were doing before was not talking.
That was all the intro.
That was all intro. Hey, fire intro.
Alec Damani!
Alec Damani!
Oh, thank you.
Okay, go ahead. Talk.
I was looking at your guys' setup and I was like, damn, this is the most professional podcast I've ever been on. And then the intro started. And all that went out the
Wait, what? Wow. No. We haven't done this podcast in a long time. So,
thanks for having me,
But
guys.
even when we were a well-oiled machine, I think it was worse, to be honest. The intro, you know.
No, the intro is honestly what people keep coming back for.
I mean, is it really a podcast if it's a good intro?
Yeah, no.
And we do the same thing if we were going to bring you up on stage. Same thing.
Same
5-minute intro.
That's what I would expect.
And we'd be having conversations with you while you were off stage.
Like, in comedy, I've learned to never expect a good intro.
Yeah.
It's just always assume it's gonna be a terrible intro.
The worse it is, the more fun it is.
Yeah,
because you got to go dig yourself out of that hole.
Josh got a terrible intro in Redlands.
I did.
And he didn't get laughs.
Wait, I got a pretty big laugh after the intro.
Okay,
by talking about how bad the intro.
Tell him.
And then that was the last laugh.
No, who's anyone? But yeah, I got a laugh after that, and then it was a weird night. No, it was a good night.
I did pretty good.
I mean, I did pretty good too. I did a little bit better than him, but I'm not saying I'm not here to say. But then there was like this old white lady, crusty white lady. She came in there and she started talking about her pussy and how she smokes so much weed she gets cotton pussy.
What?
Wow, that's funny, dude.
And she was like,
that's funny.
And she was like late 60s, I would say.
Wow.
And so
she gets cotton pussy, dude.
I did what I could do with that, and that was it. But
tough act to follow.
All that to say, that was a bad intro. But shout out to JP,
John Philippe.
John Philippe.
I don't
knew.
Even know that.
He
Never
knew.
heard of that guy.
He basically after the intro was like, Josh, Michael.
Yeah, he knew,
walked off stage.
He knew it was bad when he was doing it, and it was like one of those things where he was trying to get out of it, but he was like, I'm in too deep.
He's like, I'm lost now.
I can't.
It's too late.
How you been holding up, dude?
How
many times you been going up a week, dude? How many times you been going live a week?
Oh, bro, like every fucking night in my dreams.
Wait,
there you go, dude. Do you have Instagram in your dreams?
Mm-hmm.
How many followers do you have?
Yeah.
1,050. No,
less than you
right.
That's a low bar for a dream, dude. If I'm dreaming, I'm having millions. If you're dreaming, you're like, I got 1,000.
No, man. You dream low, so then the expectations are greater.
I like that.
It gets better when you actually reach like 2,000. You're like, oh shit, I only wanted one.
Shoot for the moon, so you land on the stars.
Yeah,
there you go.
Wait, but the moon's closer. Shoot for the stars, land on the moon.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. I don't like the way it sounds.
If you're shooting for the moon and landing on the
shoot
stars,
for the stars and land on the moon.
Either way, pretty cool. You're in space.
Well, then why don't you just fucking shoot for Pluto?
Dude, that's all the way out there.
Yeah. Shoot for the moon, land on Pluto.
There you go.
That should be the saying, though. Either way, you're in space.
Either way.
That's pretty cool.
So, Alec, I forgot to give you the rundown beforehand, but it's really good to refresh the viewers on what's happening.
Are you gonna talk like this the entire podcast?
You know how people have radio voices?
This is your radio voice?
My radio voice.
This is your radio voice?
Yeah.
I feel like you used to announce soccer.
Hey, go!
He loves basketball.
I do love... Don't...
I know. It's a touchy subject right now because...
Oh, yeah, that sucks for you.
Yeah.
It's a question mark right now, and that's all I'll say about that.
Damn, bro. Even the WWE got to come back. NBA is still like, nah, fuck that.
With no crowd, though.
Bro.
Bro, you think basketball would be weird without a crowd?
Yeah.
It would be less weird than WWE.
I think so, too. I think it'd be way less weird.
I think it would be way doper without a crowd.
Really?
It probably would be.
You would be able to hear what's happening on the court.
But
Madison
also
Square
the
Garden
energy would be different.
In Madison Square Garden, one game a year, they have no music and only the sounds of the court. And that's pretty dope.
That sounds pretty cool.
Because that's the essence of basketball.
I mean, I could see that with like skateboarding, because skateboarding is like those sounds are like eargasms.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, when you're doing like the WWE without a crowd, it's just a play.
Yeah, it's just a very awkward play.
It's just a weird play.
But anyway, so like I was saying, wow, bringing up basketball. This is a podcast, right? Did you know that? Mm-hmm. So on this podcast, we have a couple of gadgets, a couple of gizmos, a couple of things to let you know how we get down and we get nasty, and we go there and we love it. And so, anyways, this is the PC whistle. So when you say some outlandish shit, I can blow the whistle.
But can I say this though?
What?
I love the PC whistle, but you're not going to cancel us during the quarantine, right?
No, that's totally true.
There's no need for a PC
you can't
whistle
cancel
right
a
now.
podcast. Nobody listens to this thing anyway. So
Hey, you know what?
Wait. Pull up the numbers.
Let's get
But
the numbers
only
out.
show them like numbers from like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
no, I've seen your guys' numbers.
So this, we could just bye.
Bye.
We're shaking it up, baby.
Oh shit!
We got the beef shaker.
And it's got a B on it too, just in case you were
It's super beefy. And then here, this is yours. That's the beef buzzer. You can go ahead and hit it if you want. Oh, be careful because that's connected to the whack meter, fool. You just got a little whack. You're already an orange whack, fool.
Oh damn!
So
hey, that shit was already in orange when I got here.
Well, you were already orange when you
Did you guys book me? Like, this guy's pretty whack. There's nobody else will come, but let's just get this guy.
Let's just say that we had a podcast that we're not going to put out. That's what happens.
Yeah. That's the true test to know if it was whack or not.
Yeah.
You could be on red, but if the episode comes out, you're green.
All right.
Yeah, but if your episode doesn't come out, that's bad.
Yeah, that's super whack.
So
And you know what? We made the mistake too, by the way, because so far this is great. So we made the mistake in the last episode that didn't come out of talking about episodes that don't come out. And so now
during the episode.
Yeah, so now with the guests, we're like, we didn't put out this episode because we never don't put out episodes.
So then now you're like, oh, we can't put it out.
Well,
Yeah.
And then now it's not coming out, he's gonna be like, what the fuck? Or I'm sorry, they are gonna be like,
And then here behind me, I have a can of spaghetti.
That's been my biggest fucking question.
Yeah. So, I mean, there is a debate here at Joshrardo McAllercons.
it's not really a debate, but
The podcast previously known as Joshrardo McAllercons, the podcast now known as Joshrardo. I would like to ask you a question.
don't lead him when you ask him. Just ask
No,
him.
just I like you. You're a cool guy.
He's doing the thing.
What?
Just gonna want you to agree with him, so just
I
speak
can
from
tell.
your heart.
I can tell.
Oh, but you don't know my stance yet.
Okay, go ahead.
So
I'm sorry.
I'm just wondering, have you ever had a can of SpaghettiOs?
Yeah, when I was like 8.
How do you prepare it?
That's leading the witness.
Nigga, I was 8.
That's leading
I
the
didn't
witness.
prepare them.
Oh, okay.
I was 8.
So-
my mom prepared them.
Were they hot or cold when you ate them?
They were hot because my mom is not a savage.
Leading the witness.
I didn't
dude.
lead the witness.
Let me ask the way I would ask. If you had SpaghettiOs today, right now, and let's say you were in a position with a microwave, okay? But you were also in a position where you didn't necessarily have to use that microwave.
leading the witness.
Would I eat them cold?
Yeah, would you eat them cold?
No, because I wouldn't have them in my cabinet to eat. To be
That's okay. That's a better answer. I like that answer.
I wouldn't. But if I did eat them, I couldn't picture eating cold spaghetti.
There you go.
Is
They're
that a
not-
thing?
and that's another thing. They're not cold. They're room temperature, and they're
True.
already cooked. So when you put them in the microwave, you're not cooking them. You're
Okay,
heating
all
them up.
right. Okay. I can get behind this a little bit because I did used to eat like cold raviolis.
Same thing.
Like just
Same
fresh
thing.
out with the little pop can. You just pop the can and fucking go to work.
Same fucking thing, dude. Thank you so much.
It's like cold fried chicken.
And why do you think they put the little fucking soda tabs on it now? You know the little, you know how
Because they know kids are raising themselves now.
Oh yeah, I mean that too. But if they didn't want you to pop one of those open like a soda and just drink it right away,
I got another little follow-up question for you, dude. You're a nice guy. Just think about this answer right now.
okay.
Do you like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Fuck yeah.
Who doesn't,
Right?
right?
Who doesn't?
And people sometimes like to prepare them a special way.
Sure.
You
But
know?
there's only really one way.
You mean with mushrooms?
Wait.
Wait.
No, continue. Sorry, what
like
was-
bad mushrooms?
Like,
No, not bad mushrooms.
Oh, well, good mushrooms.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like, portobellos.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Have you ever had a peanut butter and portobello jelly sandwich?
I'm not gonna lead.
PB&P?
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
I'm not gonna lead the witness at all. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna ask you. let's just walk through you making a peanut butter jelly sandwich. What do you do? Set the environment.
So I get the bread, right? And then I pull off the little twisty tie. Preferably, I don't get the twisty tie bread, though. I like the little pop tab.
Ooh, what's that? We'll talk about that later.
Little, not the pop tab, but the little green plastic clip.
The little clip, not the twist.
Not the twist.
He doesn't like
the
bullshit
twist. That shit trash.
Is that does that mean you're getting cheaper bread if you get the little twist?
Yeah.
Really?
Usually.
Okay.
Usually.
All right.
But anyways, peanut butter, both sides of the bread.
Damn.
Each slice gets peanut butter and then jelly in between.
Did you
forget a step?
Did you forget a step at all or no?
No, I don't think you did. I don't think you did.
Pull the bread out of the bag.
There you go.
Yeah.
Grab a knife.
Oh, okay.
Or if you can't find a knife, use your fingers.
Thank you.
Or a spoon works.
Now I'm about to.
Nope. And that's the end of his answer.
I'm about to revolutionize your PBJs right now. Have you ever toasted one?
Yeah.
Bomb, right?
Thank you, dude.
It's weird.
It is.
It's
weird.
not the same because the bread's all crunchy and like crumbly. It doesn't. It's no.
It's like a BLT
Toasted
PBJ.
jelly. You're better off just making a piece of toast in an open face PB&J.
Also, when my teeth hit a crunch, I'm expecting some deli meat in there. I'm expecting some cheese
not
or
peanut butter and jelly.
Not peanut butter and jelly.
That's like the little peanut butter and jelly graham crackers they used to serve at school. I hated those fucking things. So stupid.
You want crunchy peanut butter and jelly? You know who likes crunchy PB&Js? The
savages that eat crunchy peanut butter.
Absolute. Well, yeah, he loves crunchy peanut butter too.
What is wrong with
you? Thank you, dude. What? I'll bet you like the fucking pizza
That's
Lunchables
just
too.
half-ass. Okay.
Wait.
Pizza Lunchables. Slow down.
Wait. Those were the only trash Lunchables. All of them were good. Bro,
What?
That did not taste like a pizza, and you know it, dude. It
didn't taste like a pizza, but it was still good.
The only thing that was good about it was that you got to make it, and you get to felt like a little Mamma Mia pizza.
I am 28 years old, and I still eat pizza Lunchables.
I am 30 years old, and I still eat the ham and cheese and crackers ones.
The turkey and cheddar ones, I don't get the ham and cheese too much, but
it sounded like a horror movie.
I thought
it was crazy. See, you guys are Ghost in here who does not agree with you guys.
Don't get me started on Ghost.
But yeah, dude, because
we agree though. Yeah. We agree. You don't like cold, uncooked SpaghettiOs.
I don't like SpaghettiOs.
But he did say, let the fucking record show that he did say if he were to eat ravioli, he would eat them cold.
So it's the same thing because it's already cooked. You're not cooking them. You're just warming it up.
Thank you.
I have another question.
Okay.
Do you like pozole?
I love pozole. Don't give me no menudo, but I'll eat some pozole.
Hey, $1 million fucking idea, dog. Pozoleos.
This nigga.
Oh, don't say that word.
It's the quarantine, dude.
How is that PC?
It's the quarantine, dude. You can say it.
No, that doesn't change that.
That's not the math. That's not the math on that at all.
No, but the PC whistle, this is technically like the anti-cancel. So you say some outlandish shit, nobody's gonna get mad if they hear right afterwards.
Yeah, you're blowing the whistle.
Pretty
on yourself
funny
too.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone has
I thought you were saying like, "Hey, dog, don't say that." I was like, "Bro, what do you mean?"
Now, I thought he was gonna keep asking you questions until you just agreed with him, and then he was gonna pretend like, you know, all the other questions you didn't agree with me on.
Pozoleos, dude. Pozoleos, great idea.
Okay, what the fuck are you gonna make O's out of? The corn things? How are you gonna make O's out of that? Are you just gonna add O's?
No, that's a great question. Okay,
or is it gonna be a canned pozole? Nobody wants a canned pozole.
There already is canned.
No, you gotta make pozole, baby.
Yeah. It's like a special thing. That's like Mexican restaurants only serve it on Sundays, bro.
We could genetically affect the pigs to create bones that are O's, and then just keep the bones in there.
Well, then why don't you just make pozole with oxtails then?
Ooh,
I don't like oxtail, dude.
You don't like oxtail?
What about a little bit of pig feet in there?
You haven't had the right oxtail.
Have you had beef tongue?
No.
Lengua?
That's what I feel.
I
like.
don't know if I have, honestly. I've never ordered it. I hung out with a lot of Mexicans and I've dated Mexicans. There's a possibility I had it and didn't know I was eating it. But I've never been like, yeah, give me that beef tongue.
Man, this is like a culmination of the podcast, dude. I have another question for you.
I have an idea that I want to pitch after your question.
Go for the... Okay.
Well, my idea would pair with his pozoleos, but go ahead.
Go for it, then. What is your idea?
Okay. I just didn't know if you were going to get off this train of pitching things, and I was like, I got a couple ideas.
Go for it.
So what I want to basically do is, I love horchata. Okay. It's my favorite thing in the world. Shout out. And so what I want to do is I want to maybe get some Cinnamon Toast Crunch, some Rice Krispies, okay? and then eat that. Then the milk that's left over, bottle it up, horchata, dude. It's rice and it's cinnamon, Rice Krispies, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and then the milk.
So cereal milk.
So cereal milk horchata, dude.
Just when I think that you can't fucking
You know what's fucked up? No. You know what's fucked up is bottled cereal milk will probably sell way better than Pozolios.
Thank you, dude. I'm gonna call this episode the best episode.
All you need. All right, look, you need Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Cocoa Puffs,
there you go,
Cookie Crisp, Fruity Pebbles,
bro. Imagine being able to buy that bottled milk.
Yeah,
at like 7-Eleven or whatever.
People would buy that shit.
You guys didn't let me finish.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Continue.
Just when I think you couldn't get any fucking stupider.
Okay.
You just pitched us Pozolios.
Wait, but you didn't let me finish.
Okay, finish.
You come up with an idea that really just took my breath away, dog.
Did it really though? Don't change your answer.
What?
Did it really take your breath away? It's easy to take his breath away though, you know. I mean, he just walks up the stairs. But thank you, dude.
I would love some fucking cereal milk.
Wow. You really mean that?
I would never eat cold SpaghettiOs.
Okay. Compromise.
Have you ever had a can of cold SpaghettiOs?
I had to have.
Okay. I don't think he has.
I have.
Have you seen him eat a can?
Nope, never.
So all right, well you gotta let this beef go, dog.
I've had it.
This is like this is such a serious beef for you that you have a fucking can on display.
Yeah.
And I assume you ask every guest.
What? Also,
what have you ever eaten a can on an episode?
No.
Whoa, dude!
Don't do this to me. I've done it. I've done it before. I have.
But have you ever done it here? We don't know that you've done it. He doesn't know that you've done it.
I don't even know that you've done it.
That's so gross.
When have you done it?
The audience doesn't know that you've done it.
I have.
Don't knock it
I
till
agreed
you try
with your cereal milk stupid ass idea.
Well, now it's a stupid idea.
All right, we're off that now.
Wait. But what you don't know is that this can of SpaghettiOs right here, that baby right there,
is empty.
Is not empty.
That came from the Lord Jesus Christ himself.
Don't say that.
Jesus Christ!
Are you aware of our number one fan?
No. I see your number one fan handbook. Is it Nick Laney?
Yes.
Yeah, I love Nick Laney.
I love Nick. Thank you,
dude. Yeah, he gave us that can.
He gave us that can of SpaghettiOs.
That's so wholesome of him.
Yeah, he gave me 3 packs of pens. I'm a pen guy. Are you a pen guy or a pencil guy?
Pen guy.
What kind of pen though? Gel pen or ink? Like a regular
Bic
pen.
It doesn't. I don't know.
Does matter.
I don't know really what a like. To me, when I think gel pen, I think like high school, like that big color pack.
Yeah,
me too. Like it's got maybe a little glitter in the ink too.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
make your notes all pretty.
Yeah. You got some Sanrio fucking stationery. You guys never had that?
Sanrio.
Yeah. The Sanrio is Hello Kitty, dude. Mm-hmm. You didn't know that?
No. Yeah, no.
Bro, he is uncultured, huh?
Fucking
Jesus
swine.
Christ, dude!
Wow.
You know what? It's called Sanrio. Is the brand, but Sanrio, check it out. Does kind of sound like a river. Am I right? Like the Sanrio River.
Hey, I'm about to take the kids down to Sanrio this weekend.
Right?
It's gonna take the jet skis out.
Yeah. About to go shoot some fucking targets in Sanrio. You know?
Okay. I don't know what to think anymore, dude. Well, anyways. What are we talking about? Sanrio? What is Sanrio?
How did you not know that? That's what's
it's a paper company.
Yeah, well,
best paper company next to Dunder Mifflin.
I was about to say that Dunder Mifflin.
Well, they got fucking Hello Kitty. They got fucking
that little frog Hello Kitty.
Yeah, what's the fucking frog's name?
I have no idea.
God damn it.
Pepe Le Pew?
No, that's a skunk.
That's a skunk.
Pepe,
fucking
Pepe is a frog.
That's a meme.
Pepe the frog.
How do you live with this guy?
Wait,
I mean, thank God we have 2 stories, 2 floors, you know? Humble brag, you know? It starts with a P. I'm going to look it up.
Pepe starts with a
P. It does start with a P, but it's not it.
I'm going to be so mad if it's Pepe.
They also have a Gretzko. They have...
See, I don't know any of them but Hello Kitty.
And I do know the Pierogi is the frog.
Pierogi.
Pierogi is the frog. Dude,
Pierogi sounds like a dope ass rap artist.
No, it's not Pierogi. It's Kuropi. I fucked
Kuropi.
I fucked that one up. And there is a difference, by the way. Kuromi. They got a lot of them, dude. I'm surprised you didn't know this, dude. It's called Sanrio.
He doesn't like anime. Why would he know?
Anime is gross.
This man was gonna go to Tokyo and he has no knowledge of Tokyo culture.
Hey, maybe I was supposed to come back from Tokyo
with knowledge.
Animate out.
I mean,
come back with anime and Jordans.
The only thing I like about anime is getting hyped off some fool running for a long time, where he's like, and he's like moving side to side. You know, that's the only thing I like about anime.
This is the SpaghettiOs can all over again. I don't think he's ever seen an episode of an anime.
Yeah, I don't
you guys know what I'm talking about.
God damn it! Grab that fucking can of SpaghettiOs.
wait. No, this is actually not a can of SpaghettiOs. It may look that way, but it is actually known as a Monty.
What the El Monty?
No, not the city.
Like the fruit cans?
It is a Monty. You've met our beautiful cat earlier?
Uh-huh.
His name is Monty. Mm-hmm. Now, we don't like the Oscars. We believe in a new award system.
Mm-hmm.
Take it away.
The Monties.
Yeah, the Monties.
So that's the award for, and what exactly does the Monties
come from humble
award?
Beginnings.
What do you get awarded for in this Monties?
You just got to make a good movie.
Yeah.
Hey, you can make a good movie, and guess what? You might get a Monty. Which does look like a can of SpaghettiOs, and for all intents and purposes, it pretty much is.
It will operate like a can of SpaghettiOs.
Yeah. But we have deemed it a Monty, and if we deem it a Monty, then it's a Monty.
Yep.
So, if you make a movie, maybe one day, you'll get a Monty. Do you have any movie ideas?
I've had a few that I've forgotten.
No,
I had this. I did
that
have
sounds
this.
like a good movie.
Right? Dude, like, it's gonna change the world. No, I had like the last movie idea I had was like this super complex shit about an assassin trying to back out of his work.
sounds like an anime.
No, it does not, dude.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay, keep going.
Dude, have you ever seen an anime?
Saying,
Dragon Ball, hello.
Okay, dude.
They run a lot in Dragon Ball.
They don't even really run
They
a lot.
fly.
They fly, dude. Thank you.
They fly. There's like hours of monologue, and fights might last like 30 episodes. But
and it's
they
a
don't
lot of
run
internal monologue too.
Yeah.
It's not even conversations that they're having with each other. They're just thinking about things. But he looked up Dragon Ball running, and of course you're gonna find something.
A whole lot of running.
The fucking snake run, that was like 3 episodes of running, and then he was like, oh wait, I can fly.
And you know what? I can almost confidently say that this is the only running that anybody's ever done in that show. That's the only time Goku's ever ran. Is this part of the series?
What about when
even when he couldn't fly, he had the Nimbus?
There you go, dude.
What about when him and Cell were fighting and they ran at each other and it was like 5 minutes of them just like
No, it was not 5 minutes of that. Mm-hmm. It's 5 minutes of powering up.
This guy probably liked that Dragon Ball Evolution movie, huh?
Oh,
I never saw that.
I just watched that shit the other night.
Why would you watch that?
Because I like to like harm myself sometimes.
Yeah, you're a masochist.
Sometimes
a little bit of masochism.
And I just needed. Sometimes when you see something so bad, and it's like every once in a while you got to watch it again just as a reminder.
He's trying to pump you up, I guess. Sometimes it works.
Sometimes it's like, maybe I was wrong, and this movie isn't that bad. And then I watched it, and I was like, oh no, this is terrible. And it gets worse every time you watch it.
Dude, it's so bad.
But now it's like, now I've seen it enough times to where it's at the point where it's like, it's like one of those movies they would do on Mystery Science Theater, where it's like you watch it to laugh at how terrible it is.
It's like, it falls in the category of like The Room and all that other shit. Troll 2.
Is that the live action?
I haven't even seen Trolls 1. Yeah.
Oh, I like live action.
I think that was the thing, is that there was no Trolls 1. I think that was part of how bad.
No, there was.
No. I'm not talking about Trolls World Tour or whatever. Look up Troll 2 real quick.
Okay. Oh, you're talking about the fucking 80s movie?
Yeah. That's like
that tried to be like Gremlins?
Kinda. Yeah. So you do know what it is. Yeah. But I could see. Also, speaking of the Trolls, the new movie that came out, which that's not what I'm talking about. But I don't like the redesign. I need those creepy little fucking weird bellied bug-eyed trolls.
I missed back in the day when it was an insult to call somebody a troll doll.
This is Troll 2. And
I fucking remember. Yeah, I remember this movie.
I think the thing was there was no Troll 1. And so they just came out with Troll 2.
This guy looks awesome.
I don't remember ever seeing a Troll 1.
Dude, it's the craziest movie ever. There's even a documentary about how bad the movie is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to watch this on mushrooms though.
You guys
Portobello's?
I used to freak the fuck out. You guys remember Alf?
Oh yeah.
The anteater.
Yeah.
This is the scariest thing that ever existed.
That motherfucker looked like he smells so bad too.
Yeah, he wasn't an anteater. He was an alien, but he did look like an anteater.
Yeah.
Yo, he was an anteater.
I think in the show he was an alien.
He was like an alien species of anteater, probably.
Yeah, he was probably came from an ant colony.
I would just start crying, dude, whenever he came on the screen, like a commercial or something. But like, why would they make this?
You're a soft ass child.
Nah, dude, I have my own version of that, dude. Don't cry. Alf is pretty scary. I didn't get scared of Alf. Tell me why I was afraid of, because you said you're 28, 29?
Yeah, 28 or something
you're
like that.
Around the same age. So I don't know if you guys remember, there was one Barney character that used to scare the fucking shit out of me.
Barney used to scare the shit out of me.
Barney was pretty lit, dude. And what's that fucking green dinosaur? Are you kidding me? She was thick.
The one with the fucking the Triceratops.
There you go. Yeah.
I don't know her name. I never watched. My mom didn't let me watch Barney.
There was one character called the Winkster in Barney.
That sounds scary,
dude. Bro, he was fucking terrifying.
Was that like the child pedophile character?
This is him, dude, right here.
What?
He used to freak me the fuck out.
This guy?
Yeah. Look at his face,
Yo,
dude.
who the why?
Look at that dude, bro.
Okay, that's why my mom didn't let me watch Barney.
Yeah, 100%.
Winkster.
Every time I used to cut, like I got a VHS for Christmas one year, like a Barney VHS, and I remember sitting down and watching it, and this fuck was in it, and I lost my mind, dude. I couldn't sleep for weeks. Look at him, dude.
He's creepy now.
I mean, well, don't have a "the" in front of your name too. The
Don't
Winkster.
Don't call yourself the Winkster. Winkster.
That's so crazy.
Yeah,
thank you.
No.
I saw you. Oh, it's already on green. But yeah, dude, he's fucking insane. The Winkster, man. I don't know why. Like anybody looked at that and was like, kids are gonna love that.
Okay. Do you know that fucking? I don't even know the name of it, but that like very old creepy song, that like the like super high pitched song. The dude, I can't. Was it from a kid's show or was it from? No, it wasn't like a horror. Like the song ended up being in a horror movie, but it was from like the 50s or something.
I don't know.
This dude was just like saying like like in that pitched voice. Fuck, I wish I could remember the name of it.
I mean, that'd be the Winkster's fucking theme
song.
But
no, that's what. Yeah, that's exactly what this guy looks like. Like he does shit like that.
Yeah, you know what's in that bag? A fucking kid, dude.
It's probably like two kids chopped up.
Dude, 100%, dude.
He's like, I'm gonna mix and match their body parts later.
Yeah, dude, he looks crazy. Like he looks like he would murder.
Imagine he was a really nice guy though.
I mean, I
doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, he probably is a nice guy.
If he's a nice guy, he's probably that like nice that you stay away from.
But he's probably nice so that no one suspects him for fucking winking at kids, dude.
Oh, for sure.
Is there a way to make the Winkster a cool character?
No.
Maybe like you know how Swiper No Swiping from Dora the Explorer would steal shit all the time. Maybe the Winkster was just like
Swiper No Swiper was cool because. His personality and that whole Swiper, no swiping, that made it cool.
And it was cool that you could all you had to say, and he'd be like in the middle of a robbery, and then he'd be like,
damn,
like,
Which now that I think about it, is not the best thing for a child show. It's like, hey, it's okay to steal, but if they say,
but if you get caught, you gotta stop.
If somebody ever robs you on the street, just say no swiping, and they'll run away.
That'd be tight if it worked
at gunpoint too. If you're just like,
somebody puts a gun in your face, he's like, hey bro, no swiping, dog, no swiping.
You have to know their name though.
Oh shit, okay.
Oh, that's the trick, dude. You have to know their name.
You have to know their name.
You're just going.
Daryl, is that you? Hey, dog, no swiping, Daryl.
Like Daryl, Chuck, Larry, Frank. And he just
Daryl's like, fuck.
They're running away. It was Michael, bitch.
Dude, that's a badass line. It was Michael, and the blood is coming out of your fucking head. I do want to try to make the Winkster cool. Like, what would make him cool, dude? Maybe if he didn't. I think the name Winkster, hear me out, can be kind of cool.
Yeah, exactly.
If it was a black guy. Make him black.
Okay, keep going.
That's it.
That's it.
Make him black.
Okay, could he look the same though? As far as like, because he's got a lot of prosthetics on his face, and I think they even gave him a prosthetic that made his nose kind of long.
Yeah, no, it would just be like a child version of Homie the Clown at that point.
Maybe a black dude with like a zoot suit.
Would he have to? Yeah, because he kind of did already have a little bit of a fro going on. This Winkster, this white Winkster.
It was like clown, like Froey clown up top, and then Wicked Witch of the East down below.
It really was.
Because it came out West because I couldn't remember if it was West or East.
Wicked Witch of the Yeast sounds
Of
dope,
the Yeast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is gross. That is gross. He's like, that sounds
That sounds
sick,
hot.
There was nothing from when you were a kid that really, besides that song you were talking about, that like freaked you out, that you could
No.
Really? Oh, you were just a brave ass kid, huh?
Bro, I grew up in a family of 6 kids, and I was the youngest and fattest, and my whole family is assholes. So
Yeah. No, I mean,
there
same,
was no like in a black family, it's like there's no like, oh, I'm scared of this, because they'd be like, oh, stop being a little bitch.
I mean, that's the same. That's Mexicans do that shit too.
Yeah, there's the one thing that scared me when I was like 12 was that movie Darkness Falls.
Darkness Falls. What was that movie?
It was a horror movie about the tooth fairy, and it's like when you lose your last baby tooth, this witch comes for you, but she can only come for you in the dark. Like so if the lights are on,
whoa,
she can't come for you.
Oh
so
my
like
God.
this dude lives his entire life in fucking like lights. Like his whole room, like they cut to him being an adult, and his entire house.
You watched that when you were a kid?
Yes, that scared the. God damn it! I forgot how terrible it looked. Like that shit scared the fuck out of me.
That looks like Freddy Krueger needs to go to the dentist, bro.
Yeah.
And for whatever, like, if you would have told me, like, all right, look, we got this movie called Darkness Falls. It's Freddy Krueger, but he's missing a few teeth. I would have been like, that's not scary. But then seeing it is terrifying.
And that's what. And the whole thing is like that's the tooth fairy.
So that's the tooth fairy.
That's the tooth fairy. This shit had me scared,
dude.
legitimately scared of the dark till I was like 16.
Why is the tooth fairy burnt like that, dude?
I don't know.
Because the bitch got set on fire.
Ah,
Just burned at the stake.
Okay, don't go
It's a
directly
good
to
movie.
Alf after that, dude.
Yeah, it's a good movie, but god damn it, it's
a good
terrifying.
You know what would be a
No,
dope
it
ass
is.
dope ass thumbnail for this video would be like us, Alf, the Tooth Fairy from Darkness Falls, and the Winkster, just at a table, dude.
They're on the podcast.
Clickbait.
Dude. If you could ask that Tooth Fairy one question, if you could ask Alf one question, and if I could ask the Winkster one question, what would it be?
If I could ask Alf one question.
Yeah. Look, my thing with Alf is like, why even bother doing just that part of your hair? Like, look at how he's got, like he combed.
You
he
have
combed the top
all that
of his
hair.
Yeah, and all of it's a mess. But he combed the top of it, and it looks pretty good, dude. It looks like my hair. Dude.
I was just about to say it looks like your hair, Josh.
Yeah,
It looks pretty good.
It looks pretty good. I'm gonna ask Alf how he gets that look, dude.
I would ask
And
Alf.
those eyes.
That's like they're like deep set eyes.
I would ask Alf if he can get the fuck out of this room.
Wow, dude, that's pretty
I'm
aggressive.
still scared of
Are
him.
you still scared?
Yeah.
My one of my family members had an Alf, like actual replica size, like puppet.
Ooh.
It was definitely the white side of my
A
family.
ventriloquist?
You should find that family member and see if he still has that doll and just set it up around the house randomly.
That'd be awesome.
Don't do that.
Look at every picture of Alf, dude. He's fucking got that cut, dude. He's got that. Look
How
at
could
it.
you be scared of this guy?
Look at his teeth. He has 2 random ass teeth that are
Because
huge.
he obviously smoked meth in his alien planet.
Yeah, dude.
Alien man.
Bro, Alf had the fucking cut, dude. Look at that cut.
Bro, this man is dreamy as fuck.
Bro,
Okay.
not only and look at how they combed the rest of his body hair in that last picture too.
Yo, okay, no. Who the fuck is that next to Alf?
I don't know.
I for some reason is that like was there like an Ewok situation where that was the guy inside of Alf?
Meet
That
you,
looks like-
Miss Sarzos.
Wow.
He was inside of Alf, no homo.
It's only homo if you say no homo.
It's so funny, dude. Try saying no homo when there's no like when it has nothing to do with
When
what you're
there's no-
saying.
yeah.
And it's even funnier, dude.
Darkness Falls scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. No homo.
Look at Alf with the wig on right there, dude. That's pretty fucking good. I think
Who is he fooling, dude? We know you're Alf, dog.
no, but he's like, hey, you can't see my fucking regular cool ass haircut, so I could be anybody.
It's like the whole theory of Superman putting on glasses.
Yeah,
true.
That's true.
Dude, that guy looks. I'm more afraid of the fucking actor in this than I am of Alf. Dude.
That guy for sure has had children in his basement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
And they never left.
No.
No.
Also, Alf's eyes are what does it for me, dude. I cannot stand looking.
You can't get lost in them.
They don't look like they look like dreamy eyes. Though.
I get so scared when I see Alf. When I was a kid, I could still go back to that moment.
As a kid, I could see like his eyes do kind of look like they would swallow your soul,
like two black holes, dude.
Yeah,
like they do look like
they
black
never
holes.
change.
You still a little bitch though.
Okay,
dude. When I was younger, I wanted a ventriloquist doll. I don't know why. I have no idea why, but I got one. Right, my dad bought me this like ventriloquist doll.
So you were scared of Winkster, but not a ventriloquist doll.
Well, I have two younger siblings, right? And so I wasn't scared of it at the time. I was like, this is going to be really cool. I brought it home, and my two younger brothers were fucking terrified, right? But I was like, you guys are being fucking bitches. You guys are just scared. So I put it in the closet because they were afraid of it, and I went to bed. And we shared a room. All of us shared a room. And so I woke up to them like running in the room, and I was like, what's wrong? And they're like, we just heard that dummy, like it was talking to us from the closet. And I was like, okay, now I'm scared.
Oh,
okay? And I begged my dad to take it back to the store. But my point is, I was not afraid at all. I was like, man, you guys are fucking whack. And then just them saying that it was like talking to them in the middle of the night, I was like, this shit's got to go.
I was like, I don't know if it's right, but I'm not taking any chances.
Because then I was like, you guys are fucking dumb. Unless it was talking. Unless it was talking. So yeah, fuck puppets, dude. Fuck Muppets.
Yeah,
fuck
Muppets. I was down with, dude.
Nah, dude. Fuck all kind of puppets, dude. Fuck the Dark Crystal too. You know, I don't know if you guys ever saw that, but that's another Jim Henson thing where the puppets look fucking terrifying. Dude.
Oh yeah, I kind of liked it, but it was very, very odd.
If you were afraid of Alf, you would have been for sure afraid of the Dark Crystal, dude.
100%. Were you okay? Let me ask you this then: were you afraid of that big ass dog dragon from Neverending Story?
Oh yeah. I forgot what his name was, but the fucking white fluffy.
Yeah.
Because
that thing looked kind of creepy too.
Looked kind of creepy, but it looked kind of cute.
Yeah, it was like border. It was weird.
It's like a Maltese and a dragon. Just
wait, yeah, no, not really.
No,
he looked big and cuddly, dude.
Yeah,
and Alf didn't.
No, dude, Alf looked small and like he could eat you.
Right.
Yeah,
I get. Well, because he was fat.
Motherfucker,
because
he had 2 teeth.
Yeah, he had 2 teeth.
How does an anteater get that big?
I think I've seen.
Have you seen an anteater?
Have you seen Arthur? How about that, dude?
He's an anteater?
Yeah. I didn't know that until I was an adult.
No. He does not look. I thought you were going to say no homo. I didn't know that until I was an adult. No homo.
Well, I mean, they're not that big. And also they're on all fours.
Well, there's a lot of different breeds of anteaters. There's one that, I forget what it's called, but there's one that's like has scales.
Anteaters?
There's an anteater that has legitimate like dragon scales.
Oh my god!
And long ass claws. Yeah,
that looks like an armadillo and an anteater had a fucking baby. Dude.
Yeah, it doesn't, bro. I saw a video of this thing digging, and I was like, "There's no way that's a real animal."
That you know what? Like, I'm not even trying to get on that anime shit, but that looks like a fucking sand shrew. That looks like a fucking.
It
Pokemon,
does,
yeah. Yeah, it looks like it does, dude. That's probably where they got that fucking idea from.
And there's some that are huge, like the size of a like
small house
of a bearded dragon. No, what the fuck,
a bearded
bro? How come I can't? My brain doesn't work. Yeah, my brain is just off today.
Hey man, you've been out of the game for three weeks
for
a
real
month.
shit. I've not been using it.
Yeah,
Beef will do that to you, dude.
Beef will do that to you, dude. And also back to Alf, you did say that like he did meth on his home planet, and ever since you said that, it's been in my head that like meth just makes you look like Alf. I really do. I've seen some homeless people that look like Alf, dude.
Yeah.
And so, you know, if you want to try meth, I'm not saying don't try it. I'm just saying that if you do, just be prepared to look like Alf. But hey, you know, you might, as long as, I think also the lesson is you can look as ugly as you want to look, but if you fucking do something right with your hair, it's all good.
You got chances, baby.
It's all good.
It's all in the hair.
It's all in the hair.
It's all in the hair, dog.
It's all in the hair.
Sometimes if you can't grow hair, grow a beard.
I can't grow a beard. I can't grow a beard.
You can't grow a beard?
Can't grow a beard.
Wow.
That's sad, huh?
That is sad because you're white and Mexican, aren't you?
yeah, I'm half and half, dude. I can't grow
the
shit.
two cultures that grow a beard when they're fucking 12.
Right? The white people got the hipster beard and the Mexican people got that fucking thick ass mustache, dude. And I don't have either of those things.
Ask me if I can grow a beard.
Obviously you
can.
can.
No, just ask me.
Can you grow a beard, dog?
Was that not worth it, dude?
It was worth it.
No,
not worth it, dude.
I regret asking. Like I regret.
Let me answer.
I knew it was gonna be bad, but I still asked.
Let me answer.
That's like when I watched Dragon. That's like goes back to watching Dragon Ball Evolution. I knew it was gonna be bad,
but I did it anyway.
Yes, I can actually.
Cool. Cool.
Man, we got through a lot without even getting to any like real beef, dude. And I did look. I catalog my beef. So even though we haven't been, recording episodes because of the situation that we're in, I still catalog that shit. So I went through my Rolodex and I found some beef that I have. So I don't know if you want me to start or if you want to start or you want to shake it up.
Yeah, shake it up. Go for it.
I'll go first, dude. My beef, check it out, dude. My beef
check it out.
is with I'm a picky guy. I'm picky. Okay. I don't know if this is something I've really talked about before, but I got problems with a lot of food. Sushi, I don't like it. Thank you.
Trash.
Wait, what?
Trash.
I thought you were saying
sushi's trash.
Trash.
Thank you, bro.
It's trash.
No.
Dog. Nah. You're outnumbered, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
This whole episode, dude.
Yes.
No, because there was something I didn't agree with him on.
I think there was one. There was one out of like 20 things that I
Keep going.
But yeah, dude. So I'm really picky, and my beef is with another thing I don't like, and this is where you might disagree with me, is like a lot of vegetables. I don't fuck with a lot of vegetables. Like for me, it's just I don't know, something about the texture, or I don't know. I don't fuck with it. But my beef is like the same way that people make you feel stupid for not seeing a movie. When people that you haven't seen, they're like, "What? How can you not have seen that movie?
How do you not like sushi?"
Yeah, the same way
bro,
people
I
react.
don't eat any type of seafood, and every time they're like, "How do you not like seafood? How do you like seafood?"
That's what I'm saying.
How do you like shit that tastes like the fucking ocean?
Thank you, dude. It smells fucking nasty
it's
too.
Gross.
And that's another thing people say, like, well, why don't you try it? I have tried it, and then I haven't had it in a long time, and they say, well, your palate's changed. And I'm like, well, it still smells fucking nasty to me.
It's still gross.
And let me ask you this. If something smells nasty, what are the chances that it's going to taste like it smells?
100%.
100%. Thank you.
Your smell is connected to your taste buds.
Thank you, dude.
If it smells like shit, guaranteed it's gonna taste like shit.
Don't talk at me.
Yeah, well, you're the only one in this room who likes sushi.
Do you know when people say, "Oh, it tastes like shit," and they've never had shit in their life? They know what shit tastes like because they've smelled shit.
Yeah, dude. You know why you walk in a room and it smells like shit? Like after someone uses the bathroom.
Okay.
Because they took a shit.
Well, yeah, because they did take a shit, but also because technically there's still little shit particles, little poop particles in the air, dude.
Okay, you said shit particles.
And do you know how much? Do you know how much shit is in the ocean and blood and all kind of gross shit?
Tell me this too, by the way, bro. Have you ever seen someone devein a shrimp? And then they casually say, "Oh, you know what this is? This is
the
poop."
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Why?
Why would you do that, dude?
I didn't do that.
Why would you specifically do that?
All right, I got a beef with lobster.
Okay,
that's my biggest. That's my biggest seafood beef is lobster.
This episode's not coming out either, dude.
Do you know what lobster is?
Go for it.
It's a fucking crustacean. Lobster is literally a fucking big ass.
That sounds like some baller shit. You're eating a dinosaur?
No, you're eating a sea roach.
There you go. That's what it is. It's a fucking bug,
that's
dude.
Pretty gross.
It lives on the bottom of the ocean and eats all the fucking trash and garbage. And then people pull that out of the ocean and sell it for ridiculous amounts of money.
Like it's a delicacy.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, this shit lives on the bottom of the ocean with all the shit.
Yeah.
It literally eats shit for its entire life.
Have you ever been in the ocean?
Yeah, and I don't fuck with the ocean either. That is my biggest beef. Is the ocean in general, bro? I do not fuck with the ocean.
The ocean and the beach. I'll even go a step further, and I've said this on the podcast before. The beach in general, I don't fuck with the beach, dude.
I don't fuck. Bro,
that's what I'm saying, man.
The beach is so trash.
The beach is. I don't know why people fucking love the ocean, the beach, all of that.
The beach is only good if you're standing on the pavement.
Yes,
just outside of the sand looking at the beach, or like somewhere up above looking.
Yep.
Or if you go at like 2:00 in the morning and you take a girl to the lifeguard tower and you smash watching the sun come up, that's fire.
But you know what's not fire? You know what's not fire is the journey from the fucking pavement to the lifeguard stand. That whole
sand,
not fire.
And then getting sand all over your car and shit, and you put your shoes on 2 weeks later and there's still sand in them underneath the fucking insoles.
Fucking sand, fucking fish poop, fucking all of it.
Unpredictable currents.
There you go.
My life has been saved twice in the ocean by a lifeguard.
Really?
Twice.
Wow.
Twice, bro. And I've
almost drowned.
I almost drowned like 6 times in the ocean.
Damn.
And I'm a good swimmer.
Why do you keep going back, dude?
I don't anymore. I was young and dumb.
You learned your lesson.
Yeah, I was like me and my brother. I was probably 10. We were family day at the beach and we're swimming in the ocean, body surfing and shit. And then all of a sudden we turn around and we can't see land.
That's fucking terrifying.
It was terrifying because at first it was like, oh damn, we can't touch anymore, and it's like, all right, just keep swimming. And then we turn around and we're like, oh, we can't see anything.
Damn, dude.
And the current just kept pulling us further and further, and eventually the lifeguard seen us and fucking swam all the way out there, and it was so embarrassing.
That's so embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing.
How old you are to be saved by another man?
Yeah, it's 2 of us, and 1 man had to come save us.
That's hilarious.
Well,
dude.
do you want to answer my original question?
What was your original question?
Have you ever been to the seafloor?
Has anybody been to the seafloor?
Was that my question?
Well, he's answering your question with a question. So if you want your question answered, maybe
no. Have you been to the fucking seafloor?
No. Which is why I don't make assumptions that there's shit all over.
It
the
is
floor.
not an assumption.
Yeah.
It is. Have you?
Hey, what did you say?
It is not an assumption.
It's not an assumption. It's a fact.
It is scientific facts.
That there's shit all over the floor in the sea?
Okay. Have you ever had a fish tank in your house?
No, we have one.
Yeah, there's a fish tank here. My brother has a fish tank upstairs.
Okay. Yeah. You stir up all the fucking rocks at the bottom of the fish tank. All that brown shit that comes up, it's not dirt. Because where the fuck is dirt going to come from? It is a sealed tank.
Yeah.
That is poop.
It could be dust, but continue.
No, it can't be dust. How can it be dust?
It's a dusty.
Is it open?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Can you imagine if this whole apartment was full of water and then you went to go take a shit? And then you came out, and then just like a couple moments later, we just see your fucking shit floating through the fucking
and then eventually
apartment.
Your shit sinks to the bottom and gets worked into the floor.
Sounds like a beautiful ecosystem.
Does it?
No.
Does it?
No.
Well,
Gross.
anyways, you've never been to the seafloor. You don't know.
I do know. Though.
Also, have you ever seen
facts?
Have you ever seen just the way that fish look sometimes too?
Yeah.
They look like fucking. You're afraid of Alf, dude. These fish are from space, dude. These fish look crazy, dude. They have like shit growing. Like any animal that can produce light from their body. I don't want to eat that. I don't know if people eat that fish.
That sounds toxic.
That sounds crazy.
That sounds
like
baller.
No, what's baller is those people that eat the fucking, but not really baller, just stupid people that eat puffer fish.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
Because it's toxic. Puffer fish is like dangerously toxic, and they're like, if you prepare it, like you have to go through years and years of sushi apprenticeship to be able to prepare puffer fish.
Because there's like a specific way to prepare it.
Yeah, and like one little mistake and you could kill the fucking person eating it.
Oh yeah, that sounds delicious, dude.
And there's a huge culture in fucking Japan of people that go spend tons of money to risk their life, to put their life in the hands of a fucking sushi chef. Which I don't know why are they called chefs? They don't cook anything.
Thank you, dude.
You're rolling shit. If that's the case, I'm a chef because I roll fucking blunts all day.
That was good. I like that. Write that down. That was good. After the quarantine, that's gonna be a hot one.
Also, going back about 10 minutes because you guys have been berating me that whole time. If the sushi smells like shit, it probably tastes like shit. But your sushi should not smell like shit.
I've been to a sushi restaurant with you. You've ordered sushi that smelled like shit. You've proceeded to eat it and go, that shit bomb.
Fish smells like shit, bro.
No, fish smells like fish if it's out for too long.
Fish smells like fish if it's fish.
Yes.
Period. End of sentence.
Yes, dude.
Okay, anyways, I'm not going to win this argument because you guys are shills for...
That sounds like a fish, dude.
Would you eat a pigeon?
Maybe.
He probably would.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably
come on.
I'm adventurous.
You eat lobster, so you probably.
He's also got a really.
But eating lobster, shrimp, most fish is the equivalency of eating a fucking pigeon.
Okay,
I agree.
Cook it up,
they're
baby.
Gross.
They're gross.
They're gross things that just live in abundance that we shouldn't be eating.
They're more like flying things that have feathers as garnishes.
Feathers as garnishes.
I hope to God you don't let this man cook you any meals.
You know what's crazy is the first time I ever met him, the worst thing he's ever cooked in his life. Ever since then, everything he's cooked, pretty fucking bomb. Dude.
Really?
Like pretty fucking bomb.
I believe it because this family. I've seen his his stories when he's at home with his family, and his family is like big into cooking and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, the first time, literally the
terrible.
worst food I've ever had in my life.
Well, I mean, I don't know if we've talked about it on the yep,
I think we
maybe,
probably have.
but it was bad.
What was it?
I made macaroni and cheese, right? But I didn't have cheese, so I used shredded cheese, and it just turned into a rock.
Yeah, when I say bad, I mean more accurately inedible. Like, like you could not eat it.
How did you fuck up macaroni and cheese?
I did, and then
but shredded cheese, because you know what's crazy is shredded cheese and macaroni and cheese is like, when I think mac and cheese, that's what I want. I don't want no fucking box Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
In my culture, mac and cheese is
why is it getting worse?
I don't know. The buzzing is getting worse
because of his blasphemy food choices.
I think that's what did it, dude. And also, you know, you're right, dude, because I think there we go. The buzzing went away. Yeah, dude.
I don't want Kraft. I want that shit with breadcrumbs in it.
No breadcrumbs.
Yeah, no breadcrumbs. Real mac and cheese, no breadcrumbs. Because I'll say this too: the white side of my family is from the South. They fuck with mac and cheese, no breadcrumbs.
No breadcrumbs, bro.
No breadcrumbs.
Anyways, like I was saying, so I made
cheese. Condensed milk and butter. That's all you need.
And what about the macaroni?
Are you a fan of baked mac and cheese?
Obviously. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
There you go. Baked mac and cheese.
Every time. God damn it, now I want some. Oh, we're barbecuing today. I'm making mac and cheese.
You know what's bomb too? Mac and cheese with barbecue sauce. If
yes.
Barbecue sauce gets in the mac, dude, that's pretty bomb.
So good.
Also, so I made that with shredded cheese. I made that with shredded cheese, and then I made an apple pie. Right? You can't fuck up apple pie. You just take it out, put it in the the oven.
Okay, know what the things are called.
Now I know why. Now I know why you
and
can't
then
cook.
I took it out of the oven. Immediately taking it out of the oven, I put whipped cream on it.
On the
while
apple
it was
pie?
while it was really hot,
so
it turned into just like a fucking.
It melted and it looked gross.
It looked gross. I bet.
And then I threw it in the refrigerator because I was like, oh, well, gotta save the whipped
That's
cream.
what I was gonna say. It melted, and then after it melted, he was like, let me let this melted shit cool down. And so it like solidified, melted. It was like the nastiest
And then
thing.
I was like, fuck it. We have some shrimp. I made shrimp.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the shrimp because I hate seafood.
You can't fuck that up, right? And I didn't
Well,
fuck that up.
obviously you can if you already fucked up macaroni and cheese and apple pie.
And then so I was no longer allowed to cook at my own house, right? And my buddy tried to take over the bacon. So he put all the bacon onto a saute pan. He didn't like lay them out, and then he just started shaking the saute pan with all the bacon. So all the bacon was like half cooked. And
yeah, it was pretty bad, dude. I think maybe what it was though. Now that I'm thinking about it, and hey, you say what you're gonna say, but I think it's because it was the dishes you were cooking. You were trying to cook apple pie, mac and cheese. That's not you, baby.
No. That's not me, dude. That's not me.
Can you make birria?
Birria.
I can't roll my R's.
I was never really
the shit with the beef and potatoes.
Oh no, I don't know if you're thinking about birria or quesado.
I mean, let's be honest. There's a lot of Mexican dishes with meat and
heard
potato.
it. I've heard it been referred to when my girlfriend made it. She referred to it as birria. It was like shredded beef and potatoes, like the stew.
Birria is basically the meat.
The meat,
but with like some el pato sauce or whatever. But if you want to throw potatoes in that, baby, that's
go
some
ahead.
Quesado, dude.
Have a party.
Answer the fucking question.
No, my mom.
Can you make it?
My mom taught me how to make it recently, actually, but I haven't tried it. We made burritos the other day. Pretty fucking good, dude.
I mean, that's
fire,
easy.
dude. But I mean, it's hard to fuck a burrito, yeah. But to make it like really
homemade,
to really go above and beyond.
There's nothing better than like making shit at home and then like, yo, this is delicious.
For real, dude. So you've mentioned it a couple times. Have you dated a lot of Mexican girls?
Like 2 or 3.
I love them, dude.
Yeah,
so
love them, dude.
They're amazing.
He likes the ghetto chicks. Though.
Dude. The more ghetto they are, the better. I don't know why, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I always
the last one I dated, I'm pretty sure ran drugs.
Dude, I mean, if they're in a Section 8 housing, I'm down, dude. I'm down. Maybe if they have a kid, let's just say it's not a deal breaker. Let's just say that.
It's a deal maker.
It's a deal maker.
I got 2 stepkids.
There you go, bro.
No.
There you go.
Shit. No, but almost.
Yeah, I mean, it's a real thing. I used to say the more, I like a girl who looks like she's got hot Cheeto dust on her fingers at all times. That's how I like it.
A bottle of Bucana's in the trunk.
Bucanes?
Yeah, some MDs. Maybe she's got some MDs, some Mad Dogs back there. You know, she looks like she takes the bus. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're getting somewhere.
like
She
that.
sells her food stamps every month.
She's saving up to buy a Civic.
She maybe already has a Civic with no tires on it in the parking lot.
Wires are showing in the tires, but she has a brand new steering wheel on it.
Yeah. That's my kind of woman, dude. If you had a show called The Bachelor, well, there is a show called The Bachelor, but if I was on it and then you just gave me like 8
all hood rats, it'd be like The Bachelor hood rat.
Yeah, dude, because they do like the Flavor of Love, and then they do the other one with the fucking white dude with the mullet. What was that guy?
I don't know.
What was the guy who had the bandana?
Is it the guy that did the thorns?
Because they had
every rose has its thorn.
I think so. But anyway, because they were kind of white trash on that show. And then Flavor of Love, they were kind of ghetto on Flavor of Love.
Kind of ghetto?
I mean, they were super ghetto. But we haven't really had like a Mexican version of that, is what I'm trying to say. And
because they would have to bleep and blur so much shit. It would never make it. It would never make it past production.
Yeah,
called El Ranchero,
or just say like even the Hood Rats, something like that. Like I don't know,
down ass fool.
I call it Hyenas or something.
It would be
down ass hyenas.
Hyenas.
It would be the dude looking for a chick, right?
Yeah.
Because if it was a chick looking for a dude,
there would always
that shit would be.
Well, they do flip flop seasons like they kind of do on the
bro.
the
But
Bachelor.
no, the chick looking for Mexican dudes is just gonna be a bunch of horny ass Mexican dudes fighting each other.
Whatever it is, there's always going to be a medic on standby.
Dude, old ass Mexican dudes are so horny. I don't know why that's hilarious.
Dude, it's so creepy. It is so creepy.
They're the creepiest horny guys ever.
I hate going some of the work I do, like one of the jobs I do, I go and I'm with these old horny Mexican dudes, and they're sitting there and the whole time they're just trying to talk to me about girls, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to talk about this shit with you. I'm trying to fucking work and get out of here.
Yo,
bro,
dude,
I don't want to hear how you want to fuck the receptionist.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the.
A lot of that noise going on, dude. I feel like I'm gonna get fucking what's it called? I'm affiliated with you now, so when you go to jail, I'm gonna get some charges too because of all the weird shit you told me.
If I get seen with you, the girls aren't gonna talk to me in here because they're gonna assume I'm just as creepy.
Yeah, I'm an accomplice to your fucking pervertedness. Yeah, dude. I don't know why that keeps spinning around, but yeah, dude.
Take the mic out and then spin that thing.
Yeah, but imagine a show with just old ass fucking. All of them have the fucking hat on and the thick ass mustache, boots.
The hat, pointy boots.
Yeah. It's not a it's like
cowboy hat?
It's like a cowboy hat, but I think it's like a ranchero hat. Or something.
Ranchero hat. I like how you preempt the role.
Yeah, you got to pause and then you really gotta wind your tongue out.
I went to the store and I bought a ranchero hat.
Yo, that's crazy because I used to think when my dad used to speak Spanish and there would always be a few words he'd say in English. I used to think that was the weirdest thing in the world to me, so I'm doing the opposite.
Every other word is Spanish.
Yeah. I'll just every now and then roll.
So wait, what was your beef?
Seafood.
Wait, was it?
I mean, I just it started off as that.
Oh, okay.
But it was mostly just that people who make me feel dumb, I'm missing out on something.
Yeah.
For not. And speaking of Mexican culture too, seafood is a huge part of that too. The Mexican, you know what fucking Mexican people will do? My dad will get a fucking fish with the head and eyeballs still on it, dude.
Tilapia.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Gross.
At least the Japanese have the fucking the class.
They prepare it well.
It
Your
looks
food doesn't
pretty.
have to look at you while you eat it.
It looks pretty, I guess. It looks nice.
It doesn't.
I mean, sushi.
The sushi, yeah.
It can look kind of cool. I'm
It
that
looks
looks cool. Yeah. But then, my dad will go to a fucking restaurant and get a fish that literally looks like they took it out of the ocean, deep fried it, and just put it on a plate.
That's what they do.
They don't even kill it, though. They killed it in the oil.
They gut it. They gut it.
I don't know, dude.
You have to gut it.
Oh, yeah, I guess you do have to gut.
No, you can't be eating fucking shit.
Well, you
already are!
Anyway, so that was your beef. Whoa, you guys got a little heated there. We might have to cut some of that out, right?
No.
You a lot of
You leave
slander.
that in. The world needs to know it's not okay to discriminate against people for not liking bullshit food.
Well, if we cut that out, then it would be a 15-minute episode because you guys cannot stop talking about it. Well, my beef today is, we're a highbrow comedy podcast, and some would say the highest brow, right?
Some would say unibrow.
But today's beef for me has a little bit of something to do with Josh's beef from a couple episodes ago, where Josh talked about some guy singing. When you went to the restroom and the guy you held the door for him, but he went to the restroom. He's like,
oh yeah, dude. I'll tell that story, but after. Yeah.
Well, go for it now, and then I could say. My beef.
Well, real quickly. So I went to Best Buy with Gerardo and another friend of ours. I had to go to the bathroom. I went in the bathroom. I'm in my own stall. There's a dude next to me peeing, but he's not taking a shit. He's peeing, but he's peeing like, oh fuck yeah.
Oh, I fucking hate those guys. So, like, what is wrong with you?
That's what I'm saying, dude. So then I was like, okay, that's kind of fucking weird. And then I go to wash my hands. He's washing his hands too, and I'm like, okay, don't fucking talk to this guy, right? And dude, this fool punked the shit out of me, bro. He punked the shit out of me. I was in the bathroom washing my hands. He's washing his hands. We both walked to the door to leave the bathroom at the same time. By the way, this guy doesn't look like someone who would punk you. He's like a heavyset white dude with glasses who looks like he plays a lot of video games and drinks a lot of Mountain Dew. Okay? But we're at the door. We're both at the door. And then he looks at the door handle and goes, can you open that for me? And I was like, yeah, I'll open it. I fucking immediately crumbled. I was like, yeah, I'll open it for you. So I opened the door for him after he told me to. And then he looks at me up and down and goes, nice haircut. And then walks out of the bathroom, dude.
You look like Alf.
Okay, I love that guy now. I love that guy now.
So he made me open the door for him after he fucking just
orgasmed. It was like orgasming,
yeah. And then looked at me dead in the eyes and goes, nice haircut. And then walked out.
So now that you know that story, my beef, and you know what? I may take it back when I say it out loud because I probably do this too. But my beef is with dudes that pee at the urinal or any restroom and fucking let out a big ass fart.
Why? You're the king of flatulence.
It's natural.
I know, but it's like, you know, have you ever had to fart and go pee and are able to actually hold that fart? No, that's a great point.
It's impossible.
See?
Also,
sometimes you don't even know you have to fart.
Well, maybe you don't have as much control of your lower body as you think you do. Now,
no, you don't.
Anything you put your mind to, you can do. Now,
no, because I've tried to stop mid piss a bunch of times and it doesn't happen.
Peeing or farting?
Peeing.
Oh.
Well, if you stop, like, if you try to stop, you can do it. But but listen, you can't.
Okay, it sounds like you guys are trying to motivate each other. Like, if you really try,
really
put your mind
anything you put your mind to, you can do. And if you're peeing and you have to fart, there is no excuse why that fart cannot be silent. Now, you can choke the dick, or you can like stop it somehow.
What do you want me? You want him to put a finger in their butt?
No.
I think he does.
Because that's you actually can stop somebody's piss stream by pushing their butthole.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
How did you? Have you done the research?
Wait. It's like being on the seafloor. Do you know that you can do that?
Yeah.
It's just one of those like weird things I fucking came across on the internet and
came across on the internet.
And no, I talked to somebody that did fucking try.
And I'll say this, dude, having been on the internet, there is also a rumor going around that if you dip your balls in soy sauce, that you can taste the soy sauce on your tongue because your balls are somehow...
No, I tried it. No.
Wait, what? You tried it?
Did you really?
Did you film it?
Where's the TikTok?
No, I didn't know. Why the fuck would I film putting soy sauce on
my
balls?
Two words.
TikTok. A lot of other people are doing it.
TikTok. Dude. Oh. Well, no, I seen it and I was reading an article on it and I'm like, there's no way. And I happened to have a bottle of soy sauce in my room because I had Thai food the day before. And I was like,
well, since you didn't film it, Monty, bring out the soy sauce.
Bring out the soy sauce.
No, it didn't work.
Really? So nothing. You didn't
nothing.
taste anything. That's a bummer. That's sad.
I think somebody just made that up to make a bunch of people put soy sauce on their balls.
You know what?
Never meet your heroes.
But maybe I didn't put enough. Like I didn't dunk them.
Okay, now we know why.
Okay, yeah, dunk those fucking balls.
Fucking testes.
That's a waste. That's going to take too much soy sauce.
Also,
deep in that sauce.
Also, I fought myself not to try it, right? But now that you come with this new intel that it didn't work, I want to try it even more, dude.
Yep.
Go for it. There's nothing wrong with putting some soy sauce on your balls. Wouldn't be the worst thing you put on your balls.
Oh, how do you know?
Maybe it would burn. I think it would maybe burn.
No, it doesn't burn.
Hey, tapatio on the balls? No,
that would probably hurt.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe Tapatio would work better because it's a stronger taste.
Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe. Try it out. Try it out.
Go for it, man.
Go for it, man. I also disagree with
you. Should put SpaghettiOs on your balls.
But when I put soap on my balls, I don't taste soap.
That's a great fucking point.
You don't put soap on your balls?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
That's why I had to try it, because I was like, well, I never taste soap. Maybe it's something to do with like the sodium.
That's true too. It could be the salt thing, but people made it seem like you just have taste balls on your taste buds on your balls.
Taste balls on your buds.
Taste balls.
Which is okay. Which also, now that I think about it, you would have been like tasting shit having sex too.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, what, like, would I constantly be tasting Hanes fabric in my mouth all the time? Because my balls are in boxers all the time.
Thank God. Could you imagine though if you could?
That'd be crazy.
It would be gross. It would be so gross.
It would be so gross. Or have our taste buds just got used to it. So now, like,
so we don't notice
we didn't even notice it. Like when you go into someone's house and it smells weird, but then after an hour you're like, that doesn't even smell. I'm used to it.
I'd be like, guys, cum tastes gross. You're like, how do you know? I'm like, always got cum on my balls. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go now.
Wait, no. We can cut that part out.
Wait. Always come on your balls?
I mean, I was playing a character. Somebody that's gross.
Okay.
I taste crusty cum dude, all the time.
crusty cum.
Okay. Anyway, I don't agree with your beef, dude, about fucking farting at urinals.
No.
This guy,
I fart almost every time I pee.
Another part of my beef. Somebody that leaves the restroom door open when they're peeing.
I love it, dude.
Nah,
what are you
hiding,
I
I
don't. What are you
hiding?
hiding?
If you're peeing, it's not that bad. House full of guys, if you're just pissing, it's not that bad. You walk into a bathroom, you're seeing guys piss.
That's what I'm saying, dude. When you go into a public restroom, are there doors on the urinals?
No.
Is it weird?
You go to a restroom in a stadium, it's a fucking trough.
There you go.
Just because there isn't doors doesn't make it okay.
Now, my beef is with dudes who shit with the door open. My brother does that shit. Maybe that's my beef too. My biggest beef, because this month, like, my brother and his kids will do it. They'll shit with the door open and then they won't flush the toilet.
Okay, that is nasty.
That is that shit pissing me off so fucking much.
Who do you live with, dude?
Savages,
bro.
Bro, like, I can't tell you. And like sometimes, like, my brother will come upstairs, shit in my bathroom, close the toilet lid.
What's the point of that?
And then I'll go in the morning to take a piss, and I'm like, fucking lift the lid up, and there's shit that's just been sitting in there all night.
A fermented shit looks fucking weird.
It looks so gross.
It looks weird.
Then it stains the toilet afterwards.
What's the point? Are they trying to save like water?
I don't know.
That shit's crazy, dude. I had a buddy that lived in Pasadena with this dude named Sean. Dropping names.
Oh wow.
And Sean was infamous for leaving fucking turds in the toilet.
It's like,
and it was like some kind of like pissing on a fire hydrant type thing where he was like marking his territory.
Okay.
And was
there always toilet paper in there with the turds?
No.
See, that's the thing too, because there's not always toilet paper in there with the turds.
Nope.
So either these criminals have fucking amazing fucking bowel movements, or
he did have amazing bowel movements,
or they're doing no wipes.
Yeah, that's what. Or they're walking around with shit in their fucking crack.
Yes.
How do you know that they're not amazing bowel movements? Even the most amazing bowel movement could still leave some track marks, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, and also it was always like perfect shit.
That's why he was leaving him. He was proud of him.
Yeah, that's why.
I did know a guy, and this is an exception to the rule. I think that fucking shit in general is fucking disgusting.
Thank you.
But there was this one exception. I used to work with a guy who he used to take like weird shits. And it wouldn't happen all the time, but every now and then he would shit and he would always look at it, and every now and then it would look like a letter of the alphabet.
What?
And so he would take, and he, at the time of me talking to him, he had like 12 letters of the alphabet that he had shit out. So his life goal was to collect all the letters. That's pretty amazing.
That's fucking awesome.
That's pretty amazing.
Hilarious.
That's the only reason you should ever, because then think about it. If you collect all the letters, you can start spelling shit.
Yeah, you can start sending acronyms.
Christmas cards to people.
You
can create your own font. Really. That's pretty amazing.
Poop font.
Shit sans.
Shit sans.
And that is the only exception, I think, of recording shit.
That is a great idea.
pretty amazing.
I should question marks sometimes.
What? Are you moving your ass when you do
No,
that? Are you like a soft serve machine?
Like you don't know if you're gonna shit or not. You're like, question mark.
Is your butthole a magic 8-ball? Do you ask questions? Then you gotta tell you.
Will I get paid today?
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
If you ask a question, take a shit, and then look at the toilet bowl. Yeah, it just doesn't clear letters.
I would be taking so many shits.
I would have so many questions.
Just eating laxative all day.
But yeah, dude, if anybody shits and leaves it in there,
That's gross.
that's grounds for like.
Yeah, I've never wanted to fight a 10-year-old so much in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, so your brother's 10?
No, that's my nephew.
Oh,
My brother's like 30.
Is your nephew? I'm fucking an idiot. Is your nephew your brother's that same brother's son?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So he gets it from his dad.
He gets it from his
The
dad.
genes are strong.
They're so strong. Piss on the toilet seat, everything, bro.
Wow.
It's like you guys have your own bathroom downstairs. I have my own bathroom upstairs, and then they always will fucking go use mine and leave my shit all fucked up.
You've confronted them though, right?
Every time, bro. I have fucking snapped on them. Like
so.
there's been times where it's like I've literally gone off on everybody in the house. I'm like, I don't know whose shit this is, but stop using my fucking toilet. Like it's to the point.
Here's what you got to do, bro. You got to get to a point where they're doing it all the time. You got to really just bite the bullet and start inspecting it and start getting to
Start figuring it out.
Become a poop detective.
I'm already, bro. Sometimes I be trying to figure it out. I'd be like, all right, this looks like a kid shit, like a little kid shit,
which is something the Winkster would do, bro.
DNA analysis, dog.
Yeah. You know,
I'm not going that far.
Alex, like, there's only one guy who can crack this code, and he calls the Winkster. That's a kid shit for sure. Seen plenty of those. Dude, but yeah, I would lose my mind. I would like.
Yeah.
I also don't understand someone who's like being confronted. I would get to a point where I'm like, look, I love leaving shit in the toilet, but I don't want Alec to come in my room and fucking bother me again. So I'm just gonna flush it. Like someone who I can understand. I can't understand, but even to want confrontation on top of that, I don't understand.
Dude, like, what's the next step? You're gonna start saving your shit further than the toilet? You know what I mean? Like plastic baggies of shit in the freezer?
I hope not.
I mean, it's getting there, dude.
Well, this was March 2019 right here.
Oh, that's disgusting, dude. And what happened? Dude, well, obviously, here, this is a good question. Is your brother still with the mother of his child?
Nah, fuck that bitch.
I wonder why.
Why?
Well, I'll also fuck her.
No, she left because she's just a deadbeat.
Then, well, then, hey.
It's not because of that.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. But also, I was gonna say, what if your nephew grows up and he's just fucking leaving shits at his girlfriend's house, dude? I don't know. Maybe your girl would think, damn, this is a confident guy.
Yeah,
a confident guy. Most guys want to
be missing.
Yeah, maybe we're fucking crazy. Yeah.
Nah, most girls would be like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with you?
Imagine to be on the phone with their girlfriends and be like, yeah, Alec's like pretty fucking great, but he shits in the toilet and never flushes it.
He just refuses to flush the toilet.
And the girl's like, no, girl, you don't get it, dude. That's a man shit.
That's a dirty birdie.
That's a dirty birdie.
That is a man that will ride for you, girl.
That's a man that'll ride. And there's no toilet paper in the bowl either. Fool's got a dirty ass, dude. He's not afraid to get dirty.
He's thinking about the trees.
Yeah. Wow.
That man is very earth conscious right
thinking
there.
About the water, thinking about the trees.
So that was a great beef, right, guys?
Well, yeah, we kind of just like went off track a little bit, but to get back to your point real quick, I definitely think that it's okay to fart if you're peeing.
I just don't want to hear it.
You fart all the time, dude.
You look like a motherfucker that just constantly ripping ass.
He not only does he constantly rip ass, but he's even programmed it into my brain because he does it so much. He's a guy who can't just fart. Like he's got to make up. He's got to let you know that he's about to fart.
Oh, I know, bro. My family is the same way.
I raise my legs and everything.
It's like a huge act out. Every time.
My family is the same way. Like when I was a kid, we used to there was a thing like my oldest brother would come into the room and fart. Oh, good morning.
yeah.
And then same shit. Everybody like fart. Oh, good morning.
My favorite thing is when he acts like there's an earthquake that's about to happen, and then he's just like putting his hands. He's like, oh shit, and then he farts. Yeah.
Farts are always fun.
So how do you have a problem with it?
No, I'm saying I just was trying to make fun of this fool because he's been having a string recently of just peeing in the restroom and farting at the same time.
Yeah,
and the door's open, so you hear everything. It's like
it's a combination of everything.
And then he's like,
It's a combo.
Just record it.
It's a perfect storm.
And
make a soundtrack.
Ruin him. Oh, okay. Yeah. Make a soundtrack.
Yeah, ruin me, dude. Ruin me with a fart.
Yeah, ruin him for doing something every human does in the bathroom.
What a way to get your career ruined. Huh?
You know it's the same muscle, right? Pushing out the piss that's pushing out the fart. Like there's
Yeah, dude. That's the same thing, dude. Maybe you just don't. I'm sorry, I don't let my pee just fall out of me, dude.
Man, that Josh guy's really funny. But did you see that video Gerardo shared of him farting in the restroom?
Yeah, it wasn't even. There wasn't even video; it was just audio.
I don't even know if it was Josh, but that's gross.
It was gross, and I'm assuming it was
just
him.
a bunch of fart sounds.
Gerardo wouldn't lie.
So, Alec, that brings us to your beef.
Yeah, man. I know let me just say this, dude.
You beefed a lot.
You've beefed hard, bro. You've fucking jumped on our beef wagons and fucking rode our beef trains into the beef station.
Yeah.
There's just so much things I hate in this world.
I mean, why do you think we have this podcast?
Dude, like everything fucking sucks. And it's fucked up because the only beef that comes to mind is the current situation, and it's like I do not want to talk about that.
I mean, it does suck, but it is something that's it's okay to have beef.
All right,
with.
no. My biggest beef is the fucking mask.
The what?
Oh, yeah.
The like mandatory mask shit.
I thought, bro, I got heated first. I thought you were talking about the mask with Jim Carrey, dude. No, I'm about to get rid of that. I thought you were going to say I have beef with the mask. And
No. That shit.
Mandatory masks.
The mandatory. Dude, because it's so hard to. Have you guys been out the house and had to wear that shit? Like, it's so you can't breathe for shit.
Yeah.
Nope.
You can smell your breath. If you didn't brush your teeth that morning, you're shit. Like, and it's hot as fuck.
Very hot, dude.
Like it makes your whole face hot. I'm sitting there standing in the store under a fan, sweating my ass off, and I'm like, I hope these people don't think I got the fucking coronavirus right now. Dude, like, and I'm already in an uphill battle because it's like, all right, another biggest beef: allergies.
Oh yeah, but allergy season.
The allergies, bro. I'm in allergy season all fucking year. It seems like,
bro. I didn't even get allergies till like a year and a half ago, bro. Isn't that crazy?
Same, like 2 years ago, I started getting like shitty allergies where it's like constantly, like, right? You see me fucking wiping my nose all day.
Yeah, I was
and people are like,
"Oh,
this nigga got coronavirus." No, it's fucking allergies.
But come on, to admit that, like, I'd rather say I have corona than say I have allergies.
It's like, yeah, I'm defeated. I'm a little bitch. I got allergies. I'm allergic to pollen and dust.
I'd rather say I'm on the front lines. I got corona.
It does make it easier for cocaine use though, because if you always have allergies and your nose is always running, when your nose is running from cocaine, they don't know.
Yeah, but it makes it harder to do it.
It does make it harder to do cocaine. Yeah. I always just have one nostril.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I would, I'd be lucky to have a good nostril.
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah.
Real shit.
I mean, I'd be hunting for it.
Like, come on,
one of them's got to open up. Come on. But yeah, allergies, the mask, and also I've been wearing a mask that, and I'm very grateful to the chorizo master for giving me this mask, which is Gerardo's mom. But I'm wearing a mask because I don't have one that was made for Gerardo.
Yeah.
And
this is big ass head.
So it's like, you know how people sag their pants? I'm
it's
like
all
sagging
droopy.
the mask. The mask is sagging, dude.
Bro, my shit's too small. Like it takes me a good 2 minutes sitting in my car trying to put it on.
It's funny to see your face like being like pushed out of it because it's so tight.
My ears are all pulled forward.
Yeah. Mine looks like a fucking full diaper.
Like you got a wet diaper.
Hanging down.
So I think you need to change your face diaper.
Yeah, I don't like it. And also, I think that there's some people out there who are fucking loving this fucking mask thing.
Yeah.
There's people,
gangbangers.
Yes, dude. There's some people I could tell because we've been going to Walmart too. Those kind of people frequent Walmart.
I seen a dude wearing a bandana, a blue bandana, and then he had a surgical mask underneath. I'm like, dude, you just want to show off your fucking gang, your gang colors. Yep. That, like, if you're going to do that, don't wear the surgical mask too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can't, because what's your excuse? Oh, why are you wearing the bandana, sir?
Yeah. Also, people are getting a little carried away. Like, they're having like these really fucking cool. I'm like,
they're having masks customized and
dude,
shit.
There's like nothing more embarrassing than going like, I know you ordered that mask online. Like, I know you wanted to look cool, so you went online. You went on Amazon and you ordered a mask.
Or you paid, or you fucking sourced out and paid somebody to find the fabric and make it for you. It's like, dude, we're not going to wear masks for the rest of our lives.
Maybe some people are, dude.
Fuck, maybe we will.
You know what's crazy is people saying no more handshakes and that. And I know Gerardo was joking about it when you got here, but I'm a hugger too, just like him.
I'm a hugger.
What's gonna happen, dude?
I don't know. I'm not too upset about the no handshakes thing because as a black man, handshakes can be very difficult.
Oh,
You think people are trying to dap you up all the time?
People always try to dap you up, and so you never know what kind of handshake to expect. It's like, is it going to be a hand slap and a fist bump? Are they going to grab your hand?
Yeah.
So it's like
nothing's more embarrassing than like, I don't know how you feel on the receiving end of it, but if you give them the wrong fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going in for like, I want to bump after the shake and they're already done.
And you're just left sitting there.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, there's a lot of different combinations. There's like, the hand grab into the half
the
hand,
whole palm
into
and
the
thumb
half hug.
Yeah.
And then when you're on the half hug, you gotta think like that's why you hold the hug a little bit. You gotta think, is he gonna hit me?
Is he gonna tap my back?
Yeah, tap my back. The back tap. Now you're inviting two hands.
I feel like you bring it in for the hug. The back tap is like mandatory.
Mando back tap,
because that's like all right, we're done here.
Unless you're beefing.
It's like I'm tapping out.
Yeah.
If you're beefing, then it's like you pull them closer. It's like, hey, motherfucker, I heard you talk.
Then you give him like one, just like boom, like it's like a fuck when you come
like
in.
Shoulder check.
Yeah. Also, every shake tends to go like if you're dapping someone up, tends to go here at some point. Mm-hmm. But then after that's where it gets unpredictable.
Yeah.
It's like right after this moment.
Dude, bro, I've had people that come here and then they snap and that's
the thing.
Where did the snap come from?
If you start snapping, I'm like, okay, he's gonna pull some advanced shit on me right now. I'm not ready for it.
I'm like, this motherfucker's about to hopscotch in the middle of his handshake.
He's about to start hopscotching right now. Yeah, dude, if you're snapping, I'm like, okay, I don't know where this is going. Yeah. But that's why I think a fist bump is safe.
That's why, I was about to say, like, I'm just fist bumps.
I love it, dude. I love fist bumps.
I'll walk into a mic or show and it's like I'm fist bumps all around because I'm not.
You know what's great about a fist bump too is there's only one way to fist bump. Yeah. You know, like if I put my hand out, like there's 15 ways you can shake it. But if I put my fist out, there's no one's doing this. You know,
but some people do that weird shit where they slap your knuckles.
I fucking hate that. Dude, I'm gonna get in on that
dude,
too, bro.
Don't.
If I put my fist out and you grab it with your hand, I'm never talking to you again, dude.
I do not like you. I do not like you.
It is a power move, is what it is. It's a power move.
Is it though?
Yeah.
It's a creep move.
I think it's a power move because what they're saying is like, I saw the fist, but I was doing this, but I'm not changing for you.
I'm not changing. Yeah, I'm sticking to my ways.
Yeah, that's like shitting. That's like shitting and not flushing, dude.
It is like that, dude. It's the exact same thing.
I hate it now.
It's the exact same thing. Your nephew probably does that.
Going for the
for the fist bump, and if he grabs it,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, then our research is definitive.
My nephew is kind of a gross person sometimes.
Hey, he's 8 though, right?
He's 10.
Oh, he's 10.
No excuse.
No. If he was 8, I was gonna let it slide.
When he was 8, he was chewing gum out of water fountains.
Wait, chewing gum out of water fountains? What are you
pre-chewed gum?
Pre-chewed gum, yeah.
Wow.
Like this gum is warmed up for me.
He would get like a spatula, or how would he get it?
And he would just fucking pick it up.
Wow.
How did he get caught?
Because I was with him at the park and I didn't have gum, and I was like, "Where the fuck did you get gum from?"
The Winkster. He got it from the Winkster.
I would have preferred if it came from the Winkster.
Did he just tell you, or did he feel like shame?
No, he just told me. He was like, I found it in the water fountain. Like, happy about it.
Yeah, that's a kid who will shit and not flush it for sure.
Yeah, like
dude.
I had to explain to him why you don't do that.
Which is weird that your brother didn't explain that to him already.
Yeah.
You know? I did get caught one time for stealing money out of a fountain when I was like, I want to say like 6 years old.
That's just baller, dude.
I was like, it had a bar around it. And I remember, I don't know why it's burned into my memory. I had swung under the bar. I was holding the bar and like reaching in and digging out change. And I saw there was a restaurant and the guy who was like, I think he was like one of the waiters. He had like a button-up shirt on. I have this memory burned into my mind where he was just like, get the fuck. But my dad was too busy with my brother because my brother shit all over the bathroom, and so he was dealing with that. And I was cleaning that fountain out.
Bro, you guys sound like you were terrible kids.
Did he say anything like, "Those are people's wishes"?
That would have been awesome, but he didn't say.
So let me ask. So did your dad leave you guys?
Well, my dad, he was a little fucking horny Mexican. He was a horny Mexican, and so he, he cheated on my mom and kind of did a whole second family kind of thing. But he was like pretty cool. He would always come visit us and always.
That's cool. I was expecting him to have leave you because you guys were fucking terrible children.
No, he was pretty cool. He would come hang out with us, and he would come visit us, and that always meant like that's why I spent a lot of my childhood in hotel rooms. No homo, because he would. Because he would always come visit, and so he was really cool about that. Like, come in, and we would spend the night in like different hotel rooms, and then we would go. It was always like,
no, that sounds
little,
tight.
yeah, it was cool. So you can have my point is you can have a second family. Just spend some time with your first one.
Just spread the love,
dude. My uncle Ronaldo, he's a doctor. And
hey, I love his rice pudding, by the
way. He would always go to Mexico to work at the hospital, but little did my aunt Micaela know that he had a second family down there.
Oh,
and then one day came where he just never showed back up to.
Damn.
And
I mean, he's in a whole new country. It's easy to have a second family.
But he dipped out. He never came back.
And honestly, what you don't even know is sometimes your families might end up liking each other. I love my half brothers and sisters. I love them, dude.
They're great.
Some of my step siblings I didn't even meet until I was like, I want to say maybe like 12 years old or something. I met him when I was younger, but I don't remember. And then I met him when I was around 12, and hey, we get along.
Shit happens.
Shit happens, dude.
I have a half sister that was my cousin for most of our lives until like 4 years ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. My dad's side of the family is nuts.
It's also weird when you have like step siblings, and then maybe those step parents get divorced, and so they're not your step sibling anymore.
But you grew up together?
Yeah.
I can't speak on that.
See, I don't know.
I could see like they would be weird.
It would be weird to be like, if you saw him in public and you're like, hey, you used to be my sister.
Yeah.
And then
that's weird.
Also, the whole idea of a step sibling is just weird. It's like, hey, our parents are fucking, so we're brothers now.
Right? Isn't that weird? And isn't it? Okay, and hear me out, guys.
Okay.
Hear me out.
I hear porno coming now.
That's why I don't think it's that weird. Like step sibling porn. Everybody's like, that's, it's not brother sister.
That's why you always use step, because you can't flag step sibling or step parent porn.
Right.
If they say, oh, brother and sister, flag, take it down. You'd add that one word in front. Yeah. You can't flag it.
Also, great storylines.
Well,
dramatic. Like there's a lot of stakes.
Oh, I don't watch them.
I do. I'm wild, dude.
You're not into porn in general, or you're just...
No, I'm not into step sibling porn.
Do yourself a favor, check it out, dude.
I have, and it's very weird.
Great story.
Just the whole idea. I don't want to watch something with the whole thought motion in my head of, yeah, they're brother and sister.
Oh, but they're not. You just said that.
Are you guys on the free premium? Pornhub premium?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Free premium?
It's free, dude.
It's free,
Says
bro.
Who?
Says Pornhub.
Recently, since the Corona shit?
Yeah. Flatten the curve, bro.
Oh, my God.
How did you not tell this man?
Wow, you didn't share that info with me.
I'm sorry. I should have told you.
I'm upstairs masturbating to gifts, dude.
Bro, you could have been jacking off to free HD porn the whole time.
That's crazy, dude. I know what I'm doing after after this
That's
episode.
Hilarious.
Never even used Pornhub. And
crazy.
they were like, it's free. Sign me up, coach.
Now they got that bandwidth, dog. They got great of people on that, except for this guy.
Yeah, dude. Wow. I know.
He's on Reddit looking at gifts.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, man. That's they fucking mainline the hottest part of the porn and just loop it over and over. That's
I've gone through like phases where I'm just on porn gifts, or I'm just searching
for
gifts.
Dude.
It's so much easier.
It's way easier.
And then you find a thread of gifts that you like, even in the same category you like, and you're just scrolling
through, like, swipe it through
highlights.
Yeah, dude, because let's be honest, when you're watching a full-length porn video, you're fast-forwarding to the part that you like, right? So you either like the penetration part, the blowjob part, whatever part you like, you're fast-forwarding to that. But if you get a GIF, it's just that part, and when it's over, guess what? It starts over. Yeah.
You're streamlining
by itself. It just goes over and over and over. Perfect.
Sometimes I have lately been watching full porns, though. Like
from start to finish.
Well, you got so much time.
That's true.
Yeah, like not even before this. Like just out of like boredom and curiosity. Because I'm an insomniac.
He gave you an out.
Yeah.
No, man. I'm gonna own this shit. I don't give a fuck. No, it's like I'm an insomniac. Like I have terrible insomnia, so I'm up forever. So it's like
nothing puts me to sleep like porn.
No, it doesn't even put me to sleep. I'm just like fuck it. Like you ever finish and then you're like, normally you finish and you're like instant shame.
Right.
Shut it down.
Exit out everything.
Yeah.
But
sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna let it play while I smoke the cigarette.
This train's going.
That's not bad. That's not a bad idea, dude.
No, and then sometimes it leads to like around 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Does it really?
Can I ask a question? Yeah. What came first, the insomnia or the full length porns?
The insomnia.
Okay, cool. Good answer.
Yeah, 100% the insomnia.
100%. The insomnia is why I started to watch full length. I was like, I'm tired of watching everything else.
I feel like the porn's exasperating.
Exasperating?
Oh, yeah. Says the guy who was making fun of our guest for not being able to pronounce the words.
Touche.
Wording is hard.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I've never watched a full length porn ever. I don't think.
No?
Start to finish.
Watch it.
I think
because I'm doing that, I found new scenes in like videos that I've watched a bunch of times, and then I find new scenes, and I'm like, yo, this is fire.
Well, see, and that's another good point. Maybe the scene that I didn't like, it's not good because I don't have the context.
Yeah.
I'm skipping the context. Yeah. I get it now.
It's a whole new world.
I got a lot of stuff to do.
It hits different, dude.
Just start with like the like 10 or 15 minute ones.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then you work your way up
venture
to
up
like
to 33.
Minutes,
Yeah.
33 minutes. Yeah. Like,
what's a good like length for a porn?
Like 20 minutes.
When I'm scrolling, it has to be more than 27.
More than 27 minutes?
Yeah.
The fuck?
And then I could just scrub through. Scrub rate, you know what I mean?
Bro, just watch the fucking 3-minute one. Those are usually just all the shit you would have skipped to.
Yeah, that's true.
I need a storyline, baby.
But you're scrubbing. Why watch the storyline if you're going to scrub through it?
I get a little dose here and be like, okay, they're still talking to me.
Okay, this is why you're like, okay, this is why they're fucking. Let's get to the good shit.
Yeah.
You're like, you can't put it in your mind like they're fucking because they're getting paid.
Okay, mister, I'm watching full-length porns.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
It's like watching a film.
Don't tell me you're not scrubbing while
sometimes I mean, I scrub when I'm like I want to get it done.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I'm like, there's nothing else to watch. I'm going to watch some porno.
You think people are going to be real horny after the quarantine?
Oh yeah. 100%.
Yeah, because they've been saying like people have been hitting up their exes a lot lately and shit.
Yeah.
Especially old Mexican men.
Ain't nobody fucking.
Especially old Mexican men.
For sure.
Bro, imagine.
They're already working with this much amount of horn. They're going to get.
I got to say this, dude. Old Mexican men got to stay in longer. Or maybe let them out now.
Let them out. No. Instead of a stimulus check, give them a stimulus sex doll.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, give them. You got to wean them into society.
Imagine.
Sexually. You got to.
That would be some fucking. You should run for economics
for office.
Yeah.
For economics.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about politics.
Well, hey, you know what the important stuff.
Well, so far in my head,
I know what the people want.
That's all politics is.
Yeah. So
no
far,
what they want.
This motherfucker's spitting.
Dude, imagine a fucking old ass Mexican dude who's just been locked up, lives by himself, and then he gets out, and it's summertime too.
Oh no!
Man.
Oh
Dude.
shit! Hide your wives!
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ! Dude.
That man is gonna be putting fingers in everything.
That guy, you're gonna hear a lot of whistles. Do the
A lot of.
yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Dude.
Fuck.
Well, hey, we've been, us ourselves. Let's admit, we're pretty horny, right?
I mean, I'm all right.
I mean, I'm the oldest Mexican.
I don't know.
Here.
I don't know if I want to hear.
Well,
I don't know
the most
if I like where this is going. Are you saying you guys have been horny? I don't want to know.
Wait, what? I've been horny. I'm not afraid to say it.
No. I mean, I've been like the same amount of horny. I'll say.
He's already pretty horny. You know what's funny? Breaking news. Josh, at the beginning of the year, he made a pledge.
And I regret it.
Yeah, can you give me one too?
Is it a sex pledge? Like you're not gonna have sex anymore?
Yep. But it was more just so.
Ooh, tangerine.
Damn, that tangerine hits different. I'll take one. Also, we've been saying hits different a lot, and I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. But yeah, dude, it was like it started because I
didn't have any more jokes on stage.
Nope. It started because I just hadn't had sex in a while because I had got sober, and when you're sober, dating hits different. And so I just said, fuck it, 2020. Everybody was talking about resolutions. I was like, fuck it, no sex 2020, right? And everybody kept telling me when I would tell them that, why would you say that? Why would you say that? And now, who's the crazy one, huh? Now I'm
you were ahead of the game, bro.
I was ahead of the game, dude. So I was prepared mentally.
It's not hard. I'm a like borderline asexual person, so I could go a year without sex easily.
You know what I think? Not even think about it. Like I don't know if it's the older I get or I don't know what it is, but like I think I'm becoming less like sexual.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what it is.
Well, also, we're so overstimulated with sex shit that we think we want sex all the time. When we think we need that shit, when we really don't. It's just you see sex everywhere.
Everywhere.
Even in kid shows, there's like references to sex and shit. Nah, there's
no, that really is. It's some Pixar. Pixar gets nasty sometimes.
Yeah. Barney had the Winkster.
Yeah, dude, that was sexual.
Yeah. That man for sure had a bag of candy in the back of a windowless van.
Oh no, straight up, dude. No, you're making a good point because speaking of TikTok, we were on TikTok. That's not the sexual part.
Sometimes it is.
Sometimes it really is though. Gerardo came across a video. Have you ever seen the show on Cartoon Network called The Amazing World of Gumball?
Oh my God.
Yo, I don't know if you can if it's worth even trying to find it or just explaining it.
No, you can't find it.
There is a clip from that show about a balloon, and the balloon was so the balloon was anthropomorphized. Is that the way you say it? It had a face on it, basically. Oh. It was meant to be like humanized. It had a face. And so the way the face was, the bottom of the balloon had to be the butthole. And it just shows this balloon like sitting on something and the thing going inside the balloon. And then the characters are commenting on it. Just type in Amazing World of Gumball or Amazing World of Gumball balloon. Yo, it's the most, like, a lot of times in kids shows, there's sexual things that you look at as an adult and go, oh, that's clever. This is like in your face.
This balloon's getting fucked.
Yeah, this balloon is fucking shoving something up its ass.
I can't find it.
Balloon, yeah. Anyway.
I have to pee so fucking bad.
Go pee real quick, dude.
Just pee in your thermos.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, it's pretty fucking crazy.
Dude. That's why.
I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, what were you saying about sex being everywhere? You're just like over it, kind of, at a certain point.
No, it's not even like. No, I wasn't even saying it to be like I'm over it. It's just like people think you need sex. Like people are so like, oh, I want to fuck, or like, oh, I have to fuck. Like I need to do this. Like you got Tinder and all this other shit.
Yeah.
We don't need that shit. No. And I feel like we'd be so much better if everybody wasn't like focused on, oh, I'm just trying to fuck. Like, where can I get my next fuck?
Yeah, bro. Everybody's too horny, man.
Yeah, calm the fuck down.
What are you guys eating, dude? Like, you guys are fucking way too horny.
Just go rub one out and go to sleep like a normal person.
That's what I'm saying. Do you guys not masturbate? I don't understand. And bro, I've talked to people who are like, see, dude, sometimes I think I'm an exception, and not like that makes me better than anybody. I know when I say that it sounds like that, but like, bro, I'm on like a couple times a week, like masturbating. But I talk to dudes who are like multiple times a day.
Every day.
Every day?
No. I'm like, yeah, like maybe once a week.
Yeah, twice a week.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
But no, dude, and like dudes that like I have friends that fucking every girl they can find, and like, dude, how do you have the time and energy to fucking juggle so many different girls?
Not worth it.
No, it's not. Then it's like now you're just trying to fucking keep one from knowing about the other, and you're trying to, dude. It's exasperating,
bro. Even same shit with Tinder and Bumble and all that shit, man. It's like. I know this is going to sound fucking stupid, but it's a lot of work to be talking to so many people. I don't like texting in the first place, really.
Bro, I was on Tinder for like a month, and I was like, okay, I'm done. I can't.
See, I'm still on all of them. I'm still on all of them.
Are they even still running?
Yeah, dude, they're getting crazy now. Like with the coronavirus thing, they're even promoting FaceTime dates.
What?
They're promoting digital dates. And also, I talked to a friend who went on a social distancing date recently with somebody that they met online. Yeah, they're promoting that you just FaceTime people. But I talked to somebody who went on a person-to-person social distancing date where they went out and they went hiking. They went hiking and they stood 6 feet apart the entire time. Now you're asking to get fucking nasty. Like,
oh yeah.
Imagine being around somebody and not being able to touch them. It's the not being able to touch them part that really starts getting your mind going. Like, yeah, right. So when you finally can, they're gonna fucking go crazy, dude. They're gonna fuck, dude.
Or if they make it to that point, see, because they're not gonna fuck, so then they're gonna have to actually deal with each other.
Also, 6 feet apart, I can't really get a good look at you from 6 feet away.
I've seen tons of girls that look good from 6 feet away, and then 2 feet away, it's a whole new story.
It's like, wow.
I got bad news.
They look like Gerardo from 2 feet away.
Wait, what? That's not bad. I got bad news.
Yes, it is.
You fucking farted while you peed right now.
I farted when I was here, but no, the video wasn't recording the whole time.
Your phone?
Yeah.
Hey, that's fine, dude. We got good audio, and we got some other video here.
So we'll just put Mr. Winkster in that chair.
We'll digitally put the Winkster in that chair.
That's cool, man. I don't like my face on the internet anyways.
Really?
No, I'm just playing.
You do like it. You've been doing the selfie talking recently.
Yeah.
What is that?
Just ran into my phone.
Like videos?
Yeah.
Stories?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
No, I didn't say anything was wrong.
Well, you
with
came
that.
at him hot, dude.
He said that he doesn't like to be on the internet. I said, well, what about this shit?
What about this shit, dog? Evidence A. No.
You made some really good points, though.
No, yeah, it might become a regular thing because it's been getting good feedback.
Have you been seeing us go live?
We've been live a couple times.
We've been live.
Bro, I don't click on lives.
Oh, you're missing out.
Yeah, you're missing
We
out.
do a whole show. Go ahead and give them the pitch, Josh.
A lot of people go live, dude, and they go live, and what are they doing? They're sitting there in their pajamas.
They're just sitting
it's
there.
dark. They're talking.
dark. Yeah.
You know, what are they doing?
Yoga?
Dude?
Why?
That's why I don't watch them.
Yeah.
If you're
Everybody's
yoga?
live now.
If you're going live, you gotta treat going live
Tell them, Josh.
like you're going on stage, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. The internet is a stage.
Yeah, all the internet's a stage.
Yeah, so we have a giant production that we do here at Joshrardo. If you ever see Joshrardo go live, you can expect this, dude. We open up with some music, maybe. Little song, live, on the spot song. We just play until people start coming in. Then, once we get enough people in, switch over to a magic show.
Yeah.
Dude. We do a magic show. Dude.
Like an actual. Is that why there's so many cards there?
There's cards there. There's some other magic stuff over here, dude.
Oh,
And then we do a little magic show. Then after the magic show,
What do we do?
I forget what we do after that.
Well, after the magic show, maybe we do some jokes.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a little stand up, but not stand up. It's more like crowdsourced kind of commentary.
Yeah.
That's
So
fun.
when does the dick touching come into play?
What? No.
Well, it depends on who we're doing the live with. That's come into play.
And then, we go back to another song, maybe.
Yeah.
Depends on how we're feeling,
Oh, that sounds like a good
And
production.
then we'll end with Gerardo doing the splits.
Yeah.
And it's
All right,
it's a hit.
Maybe I'll watch it if I see you online.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I honestly haven't been on social media too much.
Me too, dude.
Because everybody's at home, so everybody's on, and I'm so tired of it.
I have never seen some people the way I see them now. Does that make sense? Like, it's so obvious who is starving for attention now. It's way easier to see than it was before. Because people before could go out and about, and it's like, oh, these people are just out a lot. But people who are at home, and like, you could tell who needs to post, and it's crazy. It's ugly,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
Also,
terrible.
it's kind of sad too, because like you really see who's like out of their minds.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they've been fooling me the whole time.
Yeah, dude. No, straight up, dude. Like,
It's like,
yeah,
oh, you're
it's so
actually
good.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's such a good way to say it. You really do see, who's had just enough people around to like hide their insanity, and now that they're alone in their room, you're like, this fucking person is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good point, dude. It's been weird. It's been weird. And have you like seen people online that you're like, when things go back to normal, I don't know if I'm gonna fuck with this person anymore.
Not yet, because
I've seen like 3 people.
I've been like I'll go on Facebook or Instagram and I'll scroll for like a minute, and then I'm like, okay, I'm not. There's too much bullshit in here right now. Like, I'm not going through this shit. Like, I stopped looking at stories altogether because it's the same shit. So I'm like, I don't know who not to talk to because I'm avoiding everybody.
You can mute people now, which is a fucking blessing, dude.
Yeah.
You don't have to block them, and they don't know that they're muted, and you just never have to see them again.
See, I don't unmute though. I just unfollow.
That's pretty good.
I usually unfollow too,
Yeah.
unless no, I usually just unfollow.
Yeah, I don't have the heart to mute. It's like I'm gonna go full on unfollow.
I mean, that's probably more admirable,
yeah.
but it's just easier.
Because
to
if
mute
you're
people.
following them and not liking them, it's like I don't want them thinking I'm not on social media. I am.
But I'm also a guy who will, like, I'll probably find out that you muted me and not say anything about it, because I'm a guy who, when I post a story, I more often than not go through to see who watched it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I try to stop doing that, but it's like what's called a reflex.
It really is. It's
I
not
didn't know
even,
you could do that.
what?
What? Oh, you're stuck now, baby. That's how they
Yeah,
get you.
dude. Now we're about to open your world up.
Let me see your phone.
shit.
Real quick.
Yeah, let me show you something real quick.
I don't even think there's anything on my story right now. Is there?
You're missing out, dude.
Yeah, what did I do yesterday?
We'll tell you how to switch your personal account to a business account. Now you're looking at analytics. Now you're seeing how many people are engaging with your post, how long they're engaging with it, what the click-through rate is. You're looking at all that stuff. Yeah.
Impressions.
Oh, my gosh.
You know what an impression is?
What? I'm sorry. An impression?
I'm not impressed.
Yeah, there's nothing on my story.
Oh,
sorry. I got distracted. There's a text message on my phone with some very intriguing
photos.
No. Yeah, it was a photo, but it wasn't a nasty photo.
What do you define?
It's drug related.
Okay. I thought it was poop related.
No. Nah, somebody just texted me a picture and said, "Hey, I got some raw DMT."
Oh shit! Oh, shit. So now you know what I know what I'm doing after this. Porn up, and now you know what you're doing after this. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I got any more beef, dude. I mean, I feel like this has been a pretty jam-packed episode.
Pretty beefed up.
I'm pretty beefed up, dude. I gotta say, thank you, man.
Oh, thank you guys. This is dope.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah. What did you think?
I might go watch other episodes now.
Yeah.
Should we suggest some episodes?
I got 3. You got 3?
Does Nick Laney have an episode?
Does he have an episode? How many does he have?
I'm for sure watching those.
Is the better question.
He was supposed to be on this week, but you know the situation.
Yeah, he's a very good guy. Takes care of his mother. So
he's not. He's like, nah, I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah.
I give him that power.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
May I suggest an episode? There's one episode called "Ain't Shit Poppin'."
Why would you suggest that episode?
Because it's hilarious.
It is a very hilarious
It's
episode.
with KJ Robinson.
Oh, okay.
And
I'll watch it.
It's pretty funny, dude.
I'll fucks with KJ.
Yeah, KJ's great. That's a great episode. I'll throw it back to maybe a season 2.
Wait, there's seasons?
Yeah, this is the quarantine season.
Oh, you guys are serious.
Yeah. We had 3 almost full seasons. We had to cut season 3 short because of the situation, and now we're in the quarantine season, which we've done about 6 episodes.
I think this is 7.
6 or 7 episodes in the quarantine season. Then after that, we're into season 4, which also get excited about. Get excited
Breaking
about
news.
Breaking news.
Season 4 is gonna be lit.
Yeah, I'll suggest. I think season 2 we really hit a stride, and I think the Armando episode was great. I think the Jesse Velasquez episode was great.
You got to give him the names, baby.
You know what?
Armando's names.
Armando?
3 times.
3 times.
Hey, fuck Armando. I hate that guy.
Hey, I like it, dude.
Names.
Hey, I like it, dude.
What's your beef with Armando?
No, I have no beef with
Oh,
Armando.
okay.
He's big as fuck. That's
I was ready to back you up. Let's
He's
go.
like, I don't like him either.
Let's go.
There's 3 times with Armando Torres.
Great episode.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. With
Ain't
Jesse
nothing wrong
Velasquez.
with that. Yep, with Jesse Velasquez.
Which ain't nothing wrong with
I don't
that.
know who that is.
You're about to find
You're
out.
about to find out, baby.
And also, I just want to shout out everybody who's been going through the archives during the quarantine and say that you guys are fucking
warriors.
Warriors, beef warriors.
You're on the
dude.
front lines of the beef.
Oh, I got one more beef, but I might save it. I already said it. I found out there's 2 other people who call themselves who have beef related content, right? There is the new Tim and Eric show called Beef House that's coming out, which let's just say this. We've been doing our show a lot longer than their fucking Beef House.
3 seasons in.
Yeah, exactly. But I
4
just
technically.
literally, I literally last night found out that there's 2 other people
Don't fucking make me mad.
who call themselves the Beef Boys.
Ew.
We've been calling ourselves that, but I would like
They
to
call their podcast the Beef Boys.
No, they call themselves the Beef Boys.
Oh.
And also maybe we
Do I fucking know these people?
No, but it's going to really irritate you. And maybe we can retire Beef Boys because it's not creative enough.
Yeah, that's season 1.
That's
baby.
season 1 shit for us.
I'm disappointed in you guys for using that.
Well, that was season 1, but guess what we are now?
Guess what we are? 1, 2, 3.
The Beeftie Boys.
The Beeftie Boys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out Gina.
Okay. That is more Wagyu quality.
I like the Wagyu thing. I'm going to steal that. Dude.
Beef
That's
monkey.
That beefy monkey.
See, Beef Boys is more like ground chuck. Like it's.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%, dude.
We're shooting from the hip, baby.
And those Beef Boys can be ground chuck, and we're going to keep it Wagyu over here.
Yeah, what's that?
Wagyu beef, dude. It's like fucking primo beef.
It's like they feed the cow nothing but like fresh grass. They massage that shit. Like the cow basically gets treated than every American citizen.
Yeah.
Before it's slaughtered and killed.
And it's got a lot of the way that the fat is kind of it's like marbled, so it like pretty much melts in your mouth. That's how like tender I guess the beef is.
Like butter knife.
Yeah. It's the most expensive, best beef. That
like you've heard of Kobe beef?
Yeah.
Wagyu's better, right?
Wagyu is better.
Really?
Yeah. It's like Kobe and then Wagyu.
Oh,
it's like the Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Alec, tell them where you get Wagyu from.
I don't know.
Oh, Japan. You get it from Japan.
Oh, I thought you meant out here. I was like, I
Speaking of Michael Jordan, are you excited for the Michael Jordan docu-series?
I don't give a fuck.
Thank you, dude. Michael Jordan. I think I know everything about Michael Jordan I need to know.
Yeah, I don't give two shits about basketball, honestly.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm not into organized sports.
You know what? Me neither, bro. Me neither.
It's stupid.
I think so too. But if there was one sport that I can tolerate, it is basketball.
But playoffs are cool.
But it's still not like I won't go out of my way to watch it.
No.
But I'm the least mad when basketball's on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, I know everything I need to know about Michael Jordan. He was in Space Jam and he gambled a lot. That's all I need to know.
And he has 1,000 different shoes that people die over.
Yeah, he has shoes people die over, and oh yeah, he wore them. He wore them and got fined every time. Cool.
And he said something about fuck them kids.
And he's in Hanes commercials.
He also has a famous quote. I don't know if you've ever heard this.
Fuck them kids.
Nope.
Fuck them kids. And he cries in memes.
The roof is the ceiling.
The roof is the ceiling.
What?
Yeah. You just
that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Fucked your mind right now, dude.
The roof is the ceiling?
Yeah.
That means so he's telling people you can only go as high as your fucking house is.
Yeah.
That's a terrible quote.
It was a flub, but still.
That is a terrible quote.
It's hilarious though. He goes, "The roof is the ceiling."
What? That sounds like something Shaq would say.
It does sound like something Shaq would say. Look, and Michael Jordan, obviously great athlete, legend, sure. But what instead of watching that, I'd rather just watch Space Jam, dude, to be honest.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Fantastic movie.
Fantastic.
It deserves a Monty.
It really does, dude. Yeah, it shattered the roof ceiling, that movie did.
Anyway, so this has been a great episode.
Great episode, dude.
Fantastic.
2 hours. Come on, give it
up.
Give it 2 hours?
Yeah.
Shit.
Alec Damani.
Feels like 10 minutes, huh?
Right?
What a great fucking episode, and I genuinely mean that. I needed this, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I needed
We
this.
apologize for the video. Somebody fucked up.
No, not me. Dude. I record on both of them.
Nope, because I saw you set that up.
And we do have a little bit of video that we will put up as a promo.
Yeah.
Cool.
There you go.
And so if you're watching now or probably listening, thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
And you can follow Alec Damani on Instagram and everywhere. Where can they check you out?
Instagram at your mom's favorite black guy, all one word.
It's a great name.
Alec Damani on Facebook. That's about it. Not on anything.
Give it up, Alec
Alec
Damani.
Damani. Thank you guys for listening, and stay safe, and
Stay away from the Winkster.
stay away from the Winkster.
And with that, we say
Bye-bye.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Like very Winkster.